Live now. We have to. It's
Can't hear you.
9. You can't hear us. No. Okay.
No, he's just refusing to take the hat off.
I think I'm having the issues that Andy had last week.
He's just refusing to take the hat off.
I think I'm having the issues that Andy had last week.
Who's having an echo? Yeah.
I don't. Sean, is that you?
Yes.
Sean, your mic.
No.
Oh, come on.
What's up, guys?
Hey, welcome to Modern Noise Studio.
Sean's mic.
Is that mine?
It's not me, at least.
Glad you're working with professionals, aren't you?
Yeah. Because I'm very professional, of course. Yeah. Christ. So, who is having this?
I've got Sean.
What?
The noise is Sean.
Yeah. Oh. So, who's having this? What?
The noise is Sean. The noise. It's Sean. Message him. Tell him to drop out for a sec.
Who is it, Sean or me?
Sean.
It's that new shit Samsung he's bought.
He can't hear you.
Aha.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that feedback?
Yeah.
Sean, you still got the other one on?
Feedback. Huh?
Have you still got the other one on?
No. Has that started since I've come in? You hear me?
Yeah.
Is it just me that can hear that feedback?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of feedback.
I wonder why.
Sean, completely drop out for a minute. See, and we can figure out whose it is.
2 seconds.
It's still up.
All right, I'll drop
See
out.
if maybe Dan, have you got a set of headphones you can use, like ones with a mic in? Just block. If I mute mic.
What? That's strange. So now it's gone. That's strange. No, well.
That's better.
Yeah. Now it's gone. Still some delay, but it, yeah. No, well. Yeah, now it's gone. Still some delay, but it, yeah.
How's that? Danny Bell?
Maybe it's me.
I think it might be feedback going from the speakers back into the mic. I think maybe if you tried headphones, it might work.
Yeah, hang on a second.
How's it going, man?
Not bad, mate. You?
Yeah, not bad. I'll stick the headphones on as well. Can't really.
Yeah, there's a lot of feedback.
Yeah.
Tyler, come here.
What?
Still the same? What the fuck's wrong?
Right, hold on.
Yeah.
B-P-A-D
Sounds better.
M-J-C-S-Y.
I think we're sorted. I think we're in business.
It is?
Yeah.
Are we?
Okay.
Yeah, stop now.
There we go.
Awesome. Hey, amazing.
It's,
How are you all doing, guys?
Not
Yeah,
bad,
not
mate.
bad.
we still have a delay on this, so it's, yeah. But,
It looks all good from mine. Mine seems like in time.
Mine seems good.
Yeah, I think mine's all right.
Okay. Okay.
Nice. So,
Yeah.
what's happening, guys? What's been going on? What have I missed?
Lots
I'm
of
playing catch
feedback.
up as well, to be fair.
Lots of technical problems.
That happens, isn't it? I was having some yesterday. My new camera, trying to edit a video, and my software kept crashing on me about 100 times. It was doing my fucking head in. But
How have you
in
been
the end,
finding it?
the camera, amazing, man. Really, really good. I'm just still trying to tinker with how to use it, but every time I use it, it gets way better. Just figuring out how it works. But that's awesome, man. It's tiny as well. It's like better quality than like my DSLRs, but it's like
Half the size.
yeah,
Jesus.
it's tiny,
There's no to it.
really small. No, it's like a normal digital camera, but videos fucking amazing. It's insane.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
fuck.
video
I'm
quality.
you know, I'll get a mental illness from this, man. I'm like hearing everything like 5 times or so after another. But yeah. Yeah. Now I hear myself.
Is it still feeding back for you?
No, yeah, it's delay on the voices. So I hear like everyone is saying like 5 times or so.
That's really strange because you sound fine for me. I can hear you both.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Well, everyone feels sounds fine. I can't really tell any difference.
How weird.
Just trying this. Okay.
Do we have any viewers still?
None at all.
Good.
Yeah. That's how we like it. Yeah.
We'll edit all this bit out.
People just fuck off. Yeah.
We got this fun on Sunday as well.
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah.
So I heard you
Alright,
have
we did it
this
before.
amazing thing with the room silk going on.
Yeah, they've sent me a really, really small sample because we usually do like a full week's worth of reviews, and they've sent me this tiny. It's like a 5 ml bottle, but it's like less than 5 mils in it. So it's gonna be hard to do a review on it, but I'm sure we'll sort it out. This is
He's only got one shot.
Me and Sean can help out because we've both got a sample ourselves.
Oh, you've all got one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got one as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to be fair,
it'd be
it
a
does smell really good.
team effort.
Yeah, it does smell really good. To be fair, I might have to
It'll be the
use it
first
anyway.
collective one.
Yeah, that'd be quite cool. It's got like a safety thing on it, so I can't open it. I don't want to pull a wild hair. I don't want to pull a wild hair and give away used products.
Oh, why not?
Hey, have my hand-me-downs during the COVID crisis.
Stick it in the cupboard for a few months, you'll be fine.
All the beard balms have got like a fingerprint in them.
Like something out of a crime scene.
Oh God, that guy. So what you guys been up to this week? Yeah, what you guys been up to this week? Who wants to start? What have you been reviewing? What have you been talking about?
I think that's Dan. Dan's taking centre stage this week.
Yeah, I am. There's lots of pictures of me, isn't there?
Yeah.
Your face is all I see now.
My Instagram feed's got incredibly ugly the last week.
The standards have dropped.
That's what happens when you let me loose. To be honest, this week I'm currently doing the CBD Reaper, which is a really, really good. It's a good story, realistically, because obviously we do the company bios on Bearded Bear Reviews, and I was sort of talking to Daryl, and it's the first review company bio where I've actually had to go to him and go, look, are you happy about this actually going out? Normally they send us the information and then we put it together and then we just go for it. But this is the first one. I actually thought to myself, no, do you know what? I want to double check this with him because it is quite a dark and personal story. So it was basically he went through some very, very dark times, and then sort of with friends' help, he sort of looked into CBD products and then started developing and looking at stuff to help him. And the products pulled him, in his own words, out of an extremely dark place. But wow. with friends support and sort of with these sort of products support, it sort of pulled him out. And then from there, that's where the sort of CBD Reaper is born. But once again, when you hear the word Reaper, you automatically think of sort of the Grim Reaper, death.
Yeah.
But it's not. So it's sort of expanding. The Reaper tool is actually used to harvest, which once again, CBD and sort of hemp it's a plant, so you need to harvest it. So that's where the sort of story come from. And then to where he is today, I think today he's 500 followers. And I think he's doing a giveaway. Now he's got to his 500 followers, and obviously hemp-based products and sort of that CBD has a bit of a taboo about it. It's kind of, you don't talk about it. You're not really supposed to sort of have that, if you know what I mean. But it's not. It's a really, really good product, and sort of Daryl is such a nice person as well, and really, really helpful. Because I'll be honest, I can't sit here and say I know what I'm talking about when it comes to CBD. So I actually, before we even got anywhere near looking at that, I said to him, right, what's the legislation? How does it work? Does it differ from normal CPSRs and sort of normal chemical, normal cosmetics? Sort of how should I be using it? And he ran through absolutely everything with me. So himself and the company sort of in the page is really, really good. Sort of really impressed. But he doesn't. So at the moment, he doesn't create his own products. So he's just a
stocks them, doesn't he?
Yeah, but for him, he hand picks who he has on the page. So he fundamentally takes responsibility of what's going on the page. And yeah, it's sort of really, really good. And then at the beginning of the week, I had Coolcat, and they've just released recently their new collection called the Dark Order, and he's really proud of this, and to be honest, he should be. Sort of the scent which I got my hands on was Loco Choco Limes.
Sounded nice, Sam.
And Vectus Warrior. So with the Loco Choco Limes, it's quite weird because you have this sort of quite soft scent. Kind of the first thing you do is you have the chocolate scent and you can smell it's there. That's just completely natural. And then all of a sudden, as soon as you take that big whiff in, the limes just smack you with a real zest, and that was really, really nice. And then you had the Victus Warrior, which was a cologne based oil and balm as well. But once again, it's really, really nice. The cologne's, I wouldn't say overly strong, but enough to know it's there. And for my thoughts is it's not something you're going to wear every day. Sort of any cologne scent, but especially this, you wouldn't wear it every day because it's just too good. It's too good of a scent. And then sort of when you're looking at sort of he's the oils which he has in it, so he actually has Satavia hemp oil, Satavia cannabis oil, which once again is like another hemp based product, which obviously kind of it runs in theme with this year, which is quite surprising. Because you wouldn't realize until you start going through the ingredients and you really look into it. He's really sort of pushed the boat out, and you can tell he's spent a lot of time trying to perfect this, just because they are so good. Both of the Dark Order collective are sort of really, really good. But I also have got my hands on his older stuff as well, which I'm going to be reviewing soon on the page. It's called the Jaffa, the Jaffa Cake one, and Gert Mocker, which is like a coffee one, but that's going to be coming up in a couple of weeks. We'll look into that another time. But yeah, that's what I've had this week. Sean, what about you? What have you got? You've got a couple which have come in, haven't you? You had a.
I've got Soft Paws has sent me a pack out of the 10 mil oils, so that's the full range. So that'll be interesting. I've had a play about with some pictures so far, and I've also got coming as well next probably few days Chin Monster with the DIY kit.
Yeah,
really looking forward to that one. He's just started marketing it, I think, now, wasn't he?
Yeah,
he's put it on his Instagram last day or two.
Yeah, I'm really interested in that one.
It's what did he say? The three that I've picked will put together millionaire cheesecake. I think.
Yeah, was it caramel, wheat?
Yeah.
And what was the last?
I can't remember what the other one was.
Yeah, caramel, wheat, and something else. Sorry about that.
Chocolate. Might have been chocolate, I think.
Yeah.
Chocolate, caramel, and wheat.
Yeah. So do you want to? How does it work? Does he explain to you sort of how it works?
Very briefly, he's sending some instructions over. So the packaging comes with an instruction manual, and I think he said some stickers as well, so you can actually sticker it up to differentiate between each of the different oils. So it'll be just interesting. I'm kind of going into it blind at the moment until it lands. As soon as it lands, I think I'll spend a little bit of time maybe doing a unboxing video potentially. See what that's like. But it's just quirky. It's different.
Yeah, because I think when I was talking to him, the idea behind it is, as I said, you have sort of 2 or 3 different just scents, isn't it? And then you can kind of mix and match or put them all together on sort of a daily basis or something like that, isn't it? Which, I mean, I've never seen anything like that.
Me neither. Like I said, I'm going into it completely blind, to be fair. But as soon as I'll spend a little bit of time, I think, going through the instructions when it comes. just putting 2 and 2 together. But from what he said, he's done some trials of the oils and scents so far. Seems like it's a sort of family and friends have helped him out quite a bit.
Yeah.
And he's had rave reviews from what he said. So I'm expecting big things. He's saying that I won't be disappointed.
I hope not. Because
So,
Chin Monster was one we spoke to at the very quite a while ago, wasn't it? About CPSR, wasn't it?
yes, I think it was our early days.
Yeah.
Which we say early days. I mean, that was only what
2 weeks ago. Yeah.
8 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, ages away since.
Yeah, he was one of the early ones, wasn't he? And he was
just wasn't quite ready, I don't think, at the time.
Yeah, he wasn't ready. He didn't have it all in place. And all of a sudden he's come back. He's got all these CPSRs, and it's all sorted. Once again, it's nice that he's taken that responsibility after a little bit of advice from us, wasn't it? Just going, look, this is what you can look at. And he's pushed really well. Andy, what have you got apart from Room Silk?
So I've got the Bearded the Ball Viking. Sorry, that's coming up next week. I've had his stuff for a couple of weeks now, and I've been using it.
Turn off the mic
quite regularly. Is it on or
a bit
louder?
Louder.
Yeah, the mic.
I don't know if I can do that.
Just speak louder.
Just get closer to the camera.
Shout.
I guess the mic's on here somewhere, but is that better? Is that
no,
louder?
but okay, yeah.
No, hold on, let me.
Yeah, that's better.
That's better.
Just come close.
Is that better? Oh,
Yeah.
up here.
Sweet.
Not too close.
Yeah, definitely. I've got the Bald Viking next week. That's coming up. I've been using them for a couple of weeks now, on and off. Really like them. That's the one we were talking about last week with the castor oil in it. Super thick.
Yes.
Really nice scents as well. I do really like that. So that's going to be a really good review, actually. Also, I just received last week all the Balbo's beard coaster. Some pretty cool stuff from them.
That packaging looks good.
Yeah, it's really nice. So this is, you know the sweets you get as a kid, candy hearts, like love heart sweets. That's the scent of the beard oil. It's
nice.
It's quite similar to the Iron Brew one by Sugar Beard, but it's slightly different. Obviously, not being Iron Brew, but it's got that kind of really sweet smell to it. Same. The beard balm they gave me, the actual balm is really nice. It's a really good quality balm. And it is sweet orange ylang ylang. I don't know if that's how you say it.
Ylang.
And cinnamon as well. It's quite a sweet, spicy scent. It kind of reminds me of Christmas for some reason.
Nice.
And also, they've given me the sandalwood beard soap as well.
Oh, you got the soap.
I didn't realise.
So, yeah.
I'd only seen that stain and thought that it looked quite good.
Yeah, we was actually talking about that earlier, wasn't we?
Yeah.
I've also got the Room Silk one. I showed you guys earlier. Nice bottle. You can actually smell it. It's good packaging. It comes in this as well.
I like the package. That's a nice little bottle.
Yeah. It does smell good.
Nice case.
My review's going to be a bit short because this is what I've got to work with. So.
I hear it's strong. For me, it's enough.
It does smell good. For one use, though, I guess. What else have I been reviewing? The other thing, I've actually done a review on a totally different product as well. My cousin-in-law, she's like a kind of saleswoman for a aftershave and perfume company called Federico Mahora. They sent me this, so I usually wear Versace for Homme aftershave. This stuff, it costs like £20 for 50 mils, and it's exactly the same as Versace for Homme. And they do this is scent 480, like everyone's a number. And they've got like scents for every single aftershave you get on the high street and stuff like that as well. So it's the first thing I'm gonna have a look at. I did a little review for her on her page, and I posted it on mine as well. It's the first time I've done something that's not a beard product. But yeah, that stuff's really good, really good.
Does any of you know this solid cologne thingy?
Yeah, I've got one of them.
You got how does that work? I mean,
so it was from Viking Beard Stuff.
Okay.
They sent me a little care package, and it has a solid cologne. Unfortunately, there's no sort of directions with it, so I'm just kind of made it up how I think you should apply it. So it comes in like a little tub. And as far as I was aware, you kind of scoop a little bit out, like you would do with a balm. Rub it sort of in your fingers and just sort of apply it where you want. It doesn't.
Does it come? Is it in a little slider metal tin?
Yeah.
Is it
Yes.
those ones I've seen? Those look so cool. It fits in your like little condom pocket on your jeans, doesn't it? Like perfectly. That's what.
It's literally kind of it's tiny.
Yeah.
And like I said, from what I've been using it, it's only sort of a small amount which you take out. It's literally kind of just enough to sort of get in your fingers, and then you just sort of rub it in.
Yeah.
They're not. I don't think they're supposed to be overpowering. Whereas aftershave, obviously, you spray it on. No,
What's the scent for it?
To be honest, I can't remember off the top of my head. It's like I said, it's not overpowering. I think it's just supposed to be one of these ones where just sort of you rub it on, just make yourself smell a little bit nicer, rather than whereas an aftershave is supposed to be sort of quite overpowering, just to sort of push yourself out. But no, it's an interesting concept actually. From what it is.
Does it last long? Does it last long like an aftershave would?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, because it probably I think it probably lasts longer.
Oh wow.
Simply because obviously with the aftershave it can sort of start to burn off a bit, whereas if it just kind of still sits in your skin. Don't be wrong, if you're out and you're sweating, it's going to come off pretty quickly. But it's pretty much it's like a little balm which you just sort of rub in.
Yeah.
And it's
quite handy and portable as well, isn't it? So it's not like carrying a glass bottle around to pop yourself up. It just goes in your pocket and it's solid. It's not going to break or anything. So yeah,
exactly. You're not going to be worried about sort of pulling it around. So yeah, it's nice. Would it replace aftershave as a whole? I don't think so. I think it's more
like a
of
backup option.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, for me, it's probably something which I would throw. What I have been, I've been throwing it in the work van, and then when I've got meetings and things like that, where you sort of
topping yourself up.
Yeah, just sort of topping yourself up and making sure you're still looking and smelling all right. But yeah, it's not something which I would probably. I mean, if you're going out for a meal or you're going on a night out, I wouldn't use that.
Hey, we beardy man in the house.
Yeah, we have.
He's starting trouble now that he's here.
But I'm just asking because it's getting kind of popular in the US, so it's well, many of the beard brands over there are getting kind of these solid colognes. So
yeah, I've seen that.
Be interesting to try.
Yeah.
I assume it's one of those that doesn't start the day for you, but it's like I say, it's just there to
probably it's just a top up type thing.
Yeah. No, I might have to try one. To be fair, can't say I've ever had my hands on one.
Yeah. I'm kind of thinking it has to do with all this manly concept that everything has to be in a bar or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Well, everything's got to be compact, isn't it? Compact and easy to use nowadays.
Yeah.
Convenient, I think, and that's what it sounds like.
I got these here today, and I already told you I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
Artist man. I got it in butter, and I had 2 oils and 2 balms. And then they shipped me a wash and a conditioner for free into it as well. There's been a lot of hype about these guys, and I thought this was going to be really, really good. I'm disappointed. It's not me, at least. I don't know. It's too way too overpowering in the scent. What
scent is it?
I ordered this one. First of all, this is, and they are different. You see, that's the butter, just to show you the difference. I have this one in something called 3 wood, and that's like a butter consistency, normal butter.
Yeah, that's pretty soft. Yeah.
Then I got it in the spiced latte as well. That's
Right.
this one, and that is more like, you know, like body lotion thing. It's really, really nasty stuff.
Quite thick.
Yeah, and like you know, it feels like body lotion.
Yeah.
It emulsifies and all that, but it feels like body lotion. Not very nice.
Is it
And when I
sticky?
put- yeah, and when I put it in beard, it was also very sticky. It felt like,
Yeah.
you know, yeah. And the spiced latte is like a sweet latte with a lot of caramel in it, and it's really too much. I almost, you know, got nausea when I put it in my beard. And the Freewood, that's the new scent, and it should be the thing, is a really, really, really strong wood scent. Very sharp, like almost with, there's no eucalyptus in it, but you kind of get that sharp
I know what you
feel.
mean,
Yeah.
sappy, like tree sappy.
Yeah, and it's with oud and some two other wood thingies in it.
Mm.
Blah 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 blah. Can't see it here, but well, I was disappointed. I actually thought they were the shit, but not really for me at least.
Mm.
So I'm going to do a review on them. Maybe I think maybe my review is going to be new on Artist Man because everybody just loves it and it's amazing.
Yeah, I've heard good things.
Yeah.
How long have they been going
You
for?
never know, do you?
Artist Man.
Yeah.
What? Since when they started doing things?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been looking into that at all yet.
Right.
Yeah, I ordered this like 2 months ago and just arrived here today. So it's
Oh wow.
yeah.
I presume it's got to be a
Decent.
while though, because they're quite a popular brand.
Yes, it is. Let's see. Just 1 second.
I was saying
Yeah.
earlier with the American brands, they're obviously, there's a lot of hype there.
Yeah.
They just have that industry. I mean, so that they have that personality, the sort of over American, don't they, where everything is sort of hyped up, sort of to the max.
Yeah. Definitely.
Whereas obviously we're quite reserved over here, and I think we're finding quite a lot of hidden gems.
Yeah.
Where we're sort of looking
Absolutely.
at like the Bald Viking, and sort of like Coolcat, they're sort of real hidden gems, which just haven't got that hype yet. Where realistically, in comparison to sort of potentially sort of other big brands, they could easily be up there.
Yeah. Doesn't say how long they have been doing this, but for some time now. I think I have. Bearded Bastard has been on since 11. Maybe it's, I don't know, 15, something like that. I guess they started in Artist Man, as I remember hearing it.
Quite established then.
Yeah. They should be. Yeah, they have like, I don't know, 20 cents or something like that. They have a lot.
Wow.
Ooh.
So maybe I just stumbled upon the worst
Sounds
one.
like too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, quantity rather than quality.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the big one for me right now, I've been testing this one for a little over a week now. Broke Ass Beard Supply Company. That's amazing. It's a real amazing product. I can only recommend that.
Is that another American company?
Yeah, I only have American right now, so it's but it's $9 for 1 ounce beard oil, and you can get a combo with a balm for $20. So it's not expensive at all. So yeah.
It's by the time you add your shipping in, though, that's obviously where your issue is.
Yeah, it is. So you have to buy quite a bit every time you buy from them, I guess, and it kind of it's okay then. You can't go there and buy one oil because it's going to be like $25 in shipment for one oil. That doesn't work.
Bit expensive.
How long does that take at the moment for stuff from America to you?
Like 2 months right now. 2 months.
Wow.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Because we've got Captain Junior's stuff on the way, but we won't expect that for a little while then.
Yeah. No, it's getting better, I guess, but it has been, since I ordered the first stuff here, it has been like 2 months. I got Bearded Bastard. I got this first. They wrote me that they kind of thought that the shipment had, gone lost in the mail or something, so they would ship me a new one. and the new one I got in 4 days. It took 4 days from the US to Denmark for the shipment.
Wow.
Yeah.
4 days.
Yeah, some special fast blah blah delivery, and I went to the webpage, and if I was to buy from them today, they only ship that way right now. It's $60 shipment. So that's
Wow.
But they paid for it, so it's okay. Yeah, and then I just got a message today from our postal service here that the first shipment is actually arrived, so I'm going to get 2. That's fine.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is there many Danish beard companies then? Do you find that there's many to choose from, or is it predominantly European and
Danish beard oils?
American?
Nothing here.
Really?
Wow.
We have
Which is surprising.
We have Copenhagen Grooming something, I think it's called. It's
the guys with the roller.
Yeah.
Andy's favourite, that.
It's terrible. And then we have I think one more kind of private guy who has made like 3 different scents of an oil. I don't remember his name, but we have nothing here.
So there's our market.
That Copenhagen.
There's a market.
I think it's a real.
I'm not sure if there's a market in Denmark, because people here, I don't know, they are, my co-workers, for instance, most of them look at me as like I'm metrosexual because I'm using beard oils. But then it's kind of half gay that I'm doing this, so no, I don't.
Yeah, but you'll have a better beard than the rest of them.
Yeah, but the guys I know who has beards here, they just let it grow, and if they do anything special with it, maybe a bit of olive oil or something like that into it, and that's fine. Yeah, we don't want anything scented.
There's that guy who works for the beer struggle. Is it Jens the Viking? He's Copenhagen, I think.
Yeah.
Obviously, he uses it in that. But I don't know how popular it would be. But it's a big gap in the market to hit, though. That could be quite a
Well, for instance, my hairdresser here, we don't have a barber shop here in Esbjerg where I live, and they also shave and do beards. And in the beginning, they had like 10 different brands of, different beard stuff. Now they have 1 left. It's not selling. Wow. No one is buying anything. So it's
not worth it for him.
I suppose it's a mentality and a culture thing, isn't it? I suppose. Yeah.
So I don't know why. I think maybe 3 years ago, I didn't think about scented beard oils either, but I think it's nice now, but it's kind of opened my eyes to it. So it's
I'm the same.
Yeah.
To be fair, I mean, how long have you all been in this journey for? I mean, obviously we've all started, I assume, from the beard struggle.
Well, I had a beard before. It was kind of bigger than this one. Then I shaved it all off and looked like an idiot. So I started over like 2.5 months ago. I think I started again.
Wow.
Yeah. So. No, 3.5 months ago. Yeah. And like you guys, I started up with beard struggle, doing this. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been good for everyone, I think. I mean, it's helped us increase our following. Obviously, which is the best part of it. We were talking about it last week. I think a lot of people mock it. It's got some of it's a bit cringy, the marketing strategies and stuff. Like there's a few things I really like about it. I love the guys that we've met and we've chatted to. So the whole challenge things, like the necker drink on front of the camera or do a wall face. I don't know. Yeah. I feel a little bit cringe to join in.
Yeah.
I can't pull myself to join in on that. It's a bit. I'm not going to say anymore. But there's so many good things about it, though. I mean, it's got us all into this. It's got us.
Definitely.
And it raises awareness. I mean, even though it's the beard struggle doing it for themselves, it just raises a lot of awareness about the whole industry and the whole products that are out there as well. So I think it is a really good thing what they've done. The whole ambassador program. But it's pretty cool.
But it's nice culture. What?
I said it's a nice culture which they're breeding. They are breeding a brotherhood, basically.
Yeah. But it's kind of funny if you now I've been before I started doing my YouTube and stuff, I was listening a lot to this Dan C. Bearded thingy from the US who does a lot of stuff. Like I think he has like, what's he on now, 25,000 followers or something like that.
Yeah.
On YouTube, and he is not going to do a review on the Beardstroke. I talked to him about it, and he just hates them only because of their marketing strategy. That's one of them. And when I'm in on his live streams, and there maybe once in a while there's a single one writing something about the Beardstroke, but nobody really knows them. It's very few in the US who actually know the Beardstroke that are in the beard game. If you take these others, yeah, so that's kind of strange, actually.
I thought I had a massive problem because it's Canadian, isn't it? The Canadian, yeah.
Yeah, I heard it was Russian.
I think they're based out of Vancouver.
I heard it was Canadian.
You say it was Russian as well. I think it says on the website Russia, but you know, sorry, and Canada, but you never know. You never know.
No, I think actually it was Dan who said it on a live stream once, where I heard it that he said it was Russian. But who knows?
Oh, wow.
But
I've always assumed it's been Canadian.
Yeah, but it can also be because they won't give any, affiliate codes, and you can earn money on doing the reviews of their stuff, that they don't like it. Can also be a reason. Most of the big guys on YouTube here are making money on reviewing stuff. So, and I don't think the Beardstruggle is into that. So maybe that's why they don't like them.
Well, they have their way, and I suppose it's to be fair, it's working for them because
definitely,
especially within the UK, it is massive.
Yeah, it's gone off there, hasn't it? They had to make specific UK areas for now. Before it was just like everyone was involved with America, and now you've got like North England, Scotland, South England, and they divided it up to so many people in each chat. They've had to do that. Oh, sounds like someone's in trouble.
Yeah, it's my daughter. Because it's bedtime.
Yeah. No, I also
Oh no, she's away. She's upstairs, but you can just hear her all the way through.
Yeah, well, I think it all started actually with the Beardstruggle and this bad review thingy on the internet. It was on the brush, the first one. They kind of like had this first brush, not the one we have now, but they had one cheap, a copy of a cheap Chinese thingy that you could get for like $15 on Amazon, and they were selling it for $80. And the only difference was they had put their logo on it. It was exactly the same brush. So that got a lot of, bad reviews from
bad press.
I see it was a bloke on YouTube, big beard, he's American bloke. He's quite popular. Yeah. And I watched his review, and he just absolutely slated them. And this was actually at the time where I was looking sort of at Beardstruggle products, and I was just like, really? Do I really want to jump into that? When after all this bad press and bad information that's coming out, and he I think he actually he says he doesn't like to talk about them, but he probably talks about them in most videos, saying how he doesn't like them and won't talk about them.
He did it a lot about that time.
Yeah.
So and then also with this the mask, he did a review on that as well. The sea salt mask.
Oh, yeah.
Where he brings in, where he writes stuff, chemical thingies, and talks a lot about this and how, what, for instance, salt is kind of hurting your beard. So putting sea salt mineral thingy into your beard, does that really help, or does it hurt your beard? Yeah. So he talks a lot about that as well. I think he called it the Beardstruggle, another scam? ?
Oh shit!
Wow, strong words.
Yeah.
And who's that? Did you say?
Scuba. He's called BeardTube. He doesn't do that much anymore. He has like 270,000 subscribers.
Wow.
Yeah, and he has been doing it for some years now. He started out when beards were still popular, I guess. But now he's not doing much anymore. He has another channel where he's kind of reviewing cars and stuff like that. He's making a lot of money on this show. So, yeah.
He's not doing bad then.
No.
Yeah, it's a good skill to get when you become good at reviewing things, and video editing is the biggest part of that, I think.
Yeah.
Your speech and the video editing. People make a lot of money on that these days. A lot of money.
Yeah. Well, he does good because he has a lot of personality as well. You know, it's very much him. You know,
he's his own product pretty much.
Yeah, you know, so
he would literally do his video. He'd do his video and burp most of the way through.
Yeah, he does that in many videos.
Yeah, and he's like, instead of editing that out, he probably edits that bit in.
Yeah, I think so. Like, his brand, it was at least for some time to burp, so that's well.
Guys, I want to be 1 minute. I need to duck out. I need to get my charger.
Oh, now again, yeah.
Well prepared as usual.
Yeah.
This was the same last week, wasn't it?
Yeah, when you got increased, it's all
yeah.
Yeah.
Once again, this is what happens when you work with professionals.
Yeah.
Exactly. all the tech that he's got as well.
But the bro guys, I really want to, another shout out for them. If you want something good, that's amazing. It really, really is.
Yeah. Did you mention on our podcast, was it 7 potions?
Yeah, just to mention.
How did you find them?
Yeah, I don't have them, but I heard it should be
right.
good. Yeah. So.
Yeah, because I think we've had a look, haven't we, Dan?
Yes. Yeah.
I think we've got in touch with him. Can't remember.
I think we have sent him a message and sort of just trying to figure things out
with him.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, like I said, we're at the point now where we have got so many sort of products sort of lined up. We do have a massive backlog
already.
And that's what I mean already. So we're sort of, as a page, we're just having to turn around and go, right, we do need to slow down a little bit, just because we like to review products for around about a week before we realistically put any information out there. So if we're sort of all taking in 2-3 products at a time, and obviously we're only doing we're putting 2 out on two products out a week. We're doing at this point in time, and even with that, like I said, there's still such a backlog. I think at the moment we've probably got enough to last us for about another 2 months before we even have to look. Yeah, before we even have to look for another company, or say another company, another product, realistically. So yeah, it's really good to be in that situation, especially because there's 3 of us doing it as well. Sort of, if there was only one of us who was doing it, it'd be even worse. But because we're managing to spread it out between the 3 people, it's working well. But yeah, we are slowing down, but we're trying to stick to UK or European companies at this point in time. Once again, simply because it is easier to track sort of the shipping and that type of stuff.
Definitely.
But also we're not 100% sure on the sort of the product safety with some of the American stuff. I know they have the FDA, which is their sort of equivalent of the CPSR.
No, they don't have anything over there that works. They can put whatever the fuck they want into their beer things.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. But the FDA is, as far as I'm aware, it's optional. It's like one of these things to turn around and go, right, I've got the FDA. I can do what it proves it's a lovely product. But you can have anyone put absolutely anything within their product.
And no one's using it, I think. But it's funny because in Canada they have to use equivalent to what you have, at least in the UK. So but in the US they don't. So yeah.
Yeah, so that's why
I think it's a good thing.
Go on.
What's a good thing?
No, I was just saying. I think it's a good thing that we are quite strict. In terms of what they're allowed to put into it. I know I'm certainly speaking to one company quite regularly at the moment. Who's in the process of going through the whole CPSR setup. It seems like it's a straightforward process. I think it's just a timely process. I think it does take a bit of time. I think when people sort of jump into it.
You know, I put in my beard oil what I like. You don't. Yeah. You know, kind of. You know, their privacy rights and all that.
Yeah.
Whatever they like. Yeah, I guess so. But they are
It
very.
would be interesting.
Yeah.
So I was going to say it'd be interesting to see what happened if America adopted the same sort of setup in terms of CPSR. How many companies it would weed out?
Yeah, probably
and
a
it would
few.
probably find a lot would probably disappear quite quickly.
Yeah.
But once again, they do out in America. They do have that mentality of freedom. They can kind of do what they want. They can walk down the street with a gun in their pocket, providing that they do it, abide by their laws, which is really weird to think as, well, obviously as an Englishman, it's quite weird to think that you could do that. So I think they do have this: you can't break my rights, you can't break my freedom. And I think for the Americans to adopt that mentality of, right, you've now got to conform to this legislation, I think it will cripple a lot of companies out there. And the thing is, and the beard business out there is thriving. It is a very big thing, and it's only going to get bigger. Personally, because I do think there has been, especially over the last recent years, that there has been a big shift in the popularity of beards and also the manscaping, sort of as I like to call it, sort of the management of the beard, and that's massively increased, especially within the UK. But yeah, sort of over America, you see everything evolving, and all of a sudden, if you want to turn around and say to them, right, now you've got to conform to this, it just won't work.
No, I don't think so. No. Yeah.
I mean, if you can't take guns off of them, you're not going to be able to take beard oil. Let's be totally honest.
No,
they do put a lot of
top
to what they put on the bottles, and for instance, when you read on US bottles what they have in their beards, beard oils, it's kind of when they say it's all natural, they believe it's all natural. And it's like when it's kind of set up in the way when you look at oils or scents or whatever, the one that comes first is the one that's most off in the oil, and then less and less and less. So they have this kind of system themselves, but I don't think necessarily you can trust everything you read on these bottles. But hey, they do.
Seems to work for them for the time being, at least.
And they say if you have a problem, well, put some beard oil on your
Who's this? Sorry.
wrist and see if it makes any kind of rash, and then don't use it if it does.
That's about the extent of the testing.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gone again.
Who needs any agency for that? Just put it on your wrist yourself. If your arm falls off, if it does, don't use it. So Gary Hamilton is writing something. I think it's about the TV, the
beard struggle.
Let's see.
Flooding the market.
Flooding the market. Yeah, I think they are.
We've said this before. I mean, I think when I last looked, there was 7,000 brand ambassadors.
8.5 since last time I looked.
Is it 8? Wow, 8.5. So nearly 10,000 people, and obviously you look at. I mean, if you look down your friends lists, on your followers list on Instagram, a big portion of them will be in some way related to the beard struggle.
Yeah.
And obviously, you can't sell the beard struggle to somebody else that's also selling the beard struggle.
No, exactly.
But yeah, they're obviously doing something right because they've got nearly 10,000 people supporting them, over 500,000 on social medias. But I think
they've created a culture. They've created a culture around their product.
Brotherhood.
Everyone wants to buy. The marketing is genius. It really is genius. They've hit the nail on their head with all the kind of Viking stuff, because everyone, since that TV show came out, everyone's gone Viking mad. And what I've noticed as well is they have bought an Instagram page called Vikings Official, which it's got hundreds of thousands of followers on it, and it's all, I think it started off as just the Vikings, and they've gone and bought that page now with all those followers, and they're using it to push beard struggle products as well, which is another genius move by them. Super intelligent. I think it's incredible what they've been doing. And now with this whole the clan system and stuff they're doing, it's heading towards the kind of bearded villains area where they can be having something.
We've said this before,
but with a product backing it. So they're going to have a hell of a lot of funding with it. I think I just think it's bloody clever, really bloody clever.
Well, I mean, you think about it. Most beard companies, they may have 2, 3, or maybe even 5 sort of what you'd classify as brand ambassadors or brand reps who would go out and sort of push the products. They've got 7,500, 8,000 brand ambassadors, and do you know what I mean? And it makes me laugh. Sort of when you are that brand ambassador, if you do get a new sort of new person in, they use your code, you're getting your money back. I mean, you get affiliation with it as well. So they're almost, the incentive is not only just to push it because it's a good product, but you're pushing it because you're going to be getting money back on your stuff, which you're going to be buying anyway. And then plus on top of that, I think yourself, you get a 20% discount on all your own stuff as well, don't you? So,
or,
I mean,
or what can happen is your code doesn't work, so you have to use Sean's code for all the people that have been buying products through me, and Sean's got them getting all my money.
I can't say I've checked, to be fair. I think I'm losing track of what's been coming in.
Okay, so
sure
you can live off it.
One guy spent about 200 quid. The one guy spent about 200 pound, and I know a few guys buy a little bit here and there. But yeah.
175, not 200. It wasn't quite 200.
I haven't been keeping track. Yeah,
I've not been keeping track.
I need to get mine sorted because people are actually wanting to buy stuff. One thing actually I am doing, I'll announce it now. I've been in contact with a Chinese supplier, and I've been trying like a load of different beard brushes. I've got one that I'm going to be selling myself on my Instagram. I'm going to bang it on eBay and stuff as well because I'm getting so many people asking about which one I use. So I'm going to be selling that exact one, that exact model. I'm not gonna sell it any more than anyone else is selling it for. I'm gonna sell it at the same price, but it's just people are asking me about it, and it's a good one to push. It's one of those ones I've used it for 6 months now. So probably with like when you buy these kind of products from like foreign markets, you never know what you're gonna get. But with this one, I've been using it for 6 months, and it's the best one I've used. It's like not to knock the beard from, but it knocks their one out of the park. The only thing is it's cordless, but it's just so much better. The bristles are super close together. So you just get like a really good straight in. I haven't even used it today actually, but yeah, fucking awesome.
Just showing off now.
Flogging, yeah, I'm gonna start flogging that one. So if anyone's interested. Sorry.
What's it called? What's the name of it?
It doesn't even have a name. It's I'll show you. Give me 1 second.
Beardtings Straightener.
Beardtings Straightener. That's what it's called. Yeah.
He's going to get a little label, and he's just going to stick the label on the handle.
Yeah.
And then that's it. Then he's going to go for it.
Triple the price.
Yeah, to be fair, is that that's the corded one? Is he talking about? Is it the cordless one?
Yeah,
corded one. Corded one. Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
It's got the little twisty bit at the end.
Yeah.
It's just like the bristles are super close together. It probably looks disgusting. It's got all my hairs in it and stuff like that. But no, it works super well. Because the bristles, it has the actual heated bristles, then it has normal ones in between it, so it keeps it like really. It's like harder to brush through. The beard struggle one, it just glides through really quick. Yeah. This one you gotta get it in and give it a bit more of a kind of tug, and it works really well. So I'm gonna start at about 50. I'm gonna order them and just start. So when people are asking me, because I get a lot of people asking me for advice and stuff, which is why I'm starting that other little YouTube series, just to help people out and answer everyone's questions. But yeah, I can start getting that out to people, which would be good. Obviously, it's going to be for the UK customers only because of the.
We can get adapters.
Yep, you can always buy adapters. True.
Yeah.
Living in the 21st century.
Yeah.
But yeah, that works really good. That's the best one I've used so far. Really, really good.
It's the same if we buy on Amazon. We have to buy adapters here in Denmark. There's no.
Right. Okay.
No Amazon.dk, so we have to, no matter where we buy from, we have to get adapters for it. So.
I didn't know that. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's cool. Yours is the two pin, isn't it? It's like 2 pins.
Yeah, we have 2. We have 2 and 3, but they are different. They're not flat. They are rounded, so it's kind of.
I know the ones. Yeah. That's the ones in America.
Yeah.
To be fair,
go on.
I was going to say that the beard struggle straightener. I will say, because I've actually got both. I've got what Andy's got, and I've also got the Beard Struggle straightener. And overall, I do quite like the Beard Struggle one, simply because in the morning, sort of when I'm up quite early, if I need to do my beard, I can literally just take it with me, and sort of go downstairs while the missus is asleep.
That
and
is
just
the
sort
good
of,
thing about it.
But
Yeah.
The cordless ones are good for that.
The battery
but
life.
it's not
Battery life's
great.
terrible.
Yeah.
Nope.
Terrible, I found. Yeah.
I mean, I need to charge it
Every
pretty
time.
much every time. If I'm lucky, I may get sort of 2 uses out of it, but pretty much it's every time. But I mean, if I know I'm sort of getting ready, or if I'm doing something where I know I can be in the bedroom and not disturb the missus, then I will use the corded one, just simply because it is better. So yeah, I mean, I know what Andy's talking about.
Yeah, they heat up way quicker. So I mean, when I turn this one on, it's within about a minute and a half, 2 minutes. It's like piping hot.
Yeah.
The Beard Struggle one takes it takes about 10 minutes to heat up, I found. And then by the time it's heated up, like half its battery's gone.
I thought mine was broke because it was taking so long.
Little
really?
charging is hell. How long does it take to charge it up for full?
And the other thing I thought,
It takes
a while, doesn't it?
Yeah, it takes a good couple of hours.
I
was using it just to make this review, and then I made a giveaway on it.
Yeah.
And reviewing it was hell because I couldn't wait for it to charge. And then when it was starting blinking, then I started, and every time when I was halfway, it kind of died on me. So it's no.
Yeah, I had the exact same thing when I did it. The other thing, a feature they could do on that to make it, to massively improve it, is if you can turn it on while it's plugged in.
Yeah.
That would improve it so much. So you had it plugged in,
Yeah.
turn it on while it's going, and then you can take it off and use it.
Yeah.
I don't know, for some reason, when you plug it in, it won't turn on. It won't do it. It will
I
only
mean,
charge.
Oh,
So
it's the safety
if they
feature.
had that feature, that would completely make it something.
Yeah, and $100 for that. It's kind of it's a bit much.
When you can buy them on Amazon for 20 quid, 25 pounds.
Yeah.
It's
All from Amazon.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Yes,
It's an expensive brush. But I assume you're paying the extra 50 quid for the cordless element,
the name,
and the brand,
and also
the brand and the cordless,
the shiny, bright mirror-like effect,
the metallic, the metallicness.
It's so important when you brush your beard that you have this gold.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Let's have a gold brush.
I got the
good
silver
for
one,
Instagram.
actually.
That's
I
fine.
thought the gold one was true. It catches your attention, and you know when you see it's the Beard Struggle one, So
Yeah. The
Yeah.
biggest one in the US right now is this. I think it's called the Kushel bar, and it's like, I think it's $75. So even the biggest one over there right now is cheaper than the Beard Struggle one. So it's
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a main thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
But when I was talking about sugar beard stuff. Oh, sorry, go.
No, I was going to say, that people will buy it because they're so attracted to the brands. They'll still pay.
Yeah.
Make it 90. People still probably buy it.
Well, if they do a community like they have right now, with people that are kind of dedicated, and I think most are dedicated to the Beard Struggle products, then they don't have to sell to anyone else. If you have 7,500 customers,
that's 10,000 customers right there, and they're not only buying them for themselves; they're buying for giveaways as well.
Yeah,
so they buy for their own stuff.
Yeah.
They buy to do review. They keep buying it for themselves, but then, I mean, the amount of Beard Struggle giveaways I've seen, and they're big giveaways. People are spending money on this to push their Instagram accounts. Like I did.
I've seen somebody do an ultimate kit.
Yeah. I did the comb. I just did the comb. I was like, fuck, I'm not spending that much money on it.
But problem is, the people who are entering the Beard Struggle competition are people who are. Yeah, there's already people who've already got the products anyway.
Make some products, but that's the genius of it. Everyone's just buying it and selling it to themselves, and the Beard Struggle are making all the money from it. It's great.
Mm.
And I think that's one of the reasons. I think that's one of the reasons why their price point's so high, because they've taken in consideration what they're going to do with this and the amount of heavily discounted products they're going to be doing. So they've obviously figured out their profit margins to still be highly profitable post discount. So they can afford to have all these discounts and stuff, and the codes they have as well. I mean, the actual Beard Struggle codes, they're so out there. I can't imagine anyone or in any situation where you'd buy some Beard Struggle products without having a discount code in the first place.
What, a discount code like S
generic
Cook
ones.
15 or
S Cook 15. S Cook 15 was it? I think it was only S Cook 15. I think it's definitely. I can't hear you, Dan. I think it was definitely only S Cook 15.
Docking 15, DOCKING 15.
Pretty sure it's S Cook without the E as well. Cook without the E. SCOOK.
Well, and
when you
also,
go on their website, they've got a discount code on the website. You go onto their Instagram page, it's plastered over every single post they do. So I can't really imagine they get many sales without a discount code being applied. So that's probably the reason for the heavily priced products.
I think they get the most sales they get from people who are affiliated. I'm pretty sure. You know, and also a thing is that I have the same thing with the beer struggle as I have with other US companies, if they are Russian, Canadian, or whatever. I have to buy, like, how much will that be in? I think it's £70. I will have to buy for around £70 to get free shipping.
Yeah.
So every time I buy something from them, now it's been a while, but when I bought from them, I had to pay around, buy for around £75 to get free shipping.
But that's not much when you're buying Beard Struggle stuff.
No,
it's around. That's around 500 kronos, as we call it here. That's kind of a lot.
Yeah.
So it's.
No, but I'm saying in regards to the pricing of their products.
No,
it's quite easy to get up to that point, isn't it?
That's true, exactly. Yeah. But still, it's a lot. And if everybody's doing that every fucking month, it's
every month.
Yeah. So.
Because if you are using the stuff twice a day, then bottles and balms, you'll probably run out within the space of a month.
You have your daytime oil, your nighttime oil,
nighttime
balm, and all the stuff you have to use. So they make millions on brand like.
Millions, literally millions.
They don't.
It's impressive.
That's why they can.
Super impressive.
Yeah.
That's why they can afford to donate $10,000 to the Canadian Cancer charity.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, when you see them doing stuff like that and putting lump sums in like that, you don't mind paying a bit extra.
That's great.
Knowing that
it's going to a good cause.
Yeah, knowing that your money's going to companies like us, charities like that. I think it softens the blow a little bit.
So the one you did, was it Drummers Call? They do something like that as well.
Drummers Call. Well, he doesn't donate to charity, but he's a serving member of the army.
Right. Okay, cool.
So I think it's certainly for me having the history of sort of military in my in my life. I think people are just happy to pay a couple of quid and support people like that.
Oh, definitely.
I certainly was. I think
they get massively underpaid for what they do. Like it's the
100%.
I think them and the police, especially the police at the moment, they get paid pennies for what they actually go through, what they do. And I'm a massive believer in like armed forces charities and police charities at the moment, especially what's going on. But it's good to be given back to something like that. But I want to do a little shout out to Ginger Beast Beard Reviews. He put up a review today on sugar beard stuff, and it was a really, really good review. He's just started doing it recently. He did it all in one shot because I think that's what I was doing at the start. Now I've started to kind of blend and edit my videos together. I'm trying to get a bit more professional with it. But he's a really good review on him. What's that?
I said I have to try that.
No, it's good. I'm starting to learn it. Now that I've got this thing, I have to do it because
no excuses now.
It's got to be done. Yeah, exactly. You know what? It's fucking.
Got to keep a charge in nearby.
Paying £1,000 for a camera, you have to edit.
Yeah, for sure. I was using a software to edit called Resolve. And it kept fucking crashing when I was doing this because I did the video in like 4K, like HD 4K.
Yeah.
And I mean, my computer's really good. I got a brand new computer. It was about £1,500. It's mainly for gamers. It's got a really good processor. But it kept crashing, and I was losing my shit. I burped there. I might have to edit that out. I was just losing my shit. Yes, I was getting really pissed off with it. So I ended up editing it on just the crappy normal Windows video editor. And it actually came off all right, to be honest. The review I did for this, it actually came out okay. But it was really, this camera was really cool. I did a little video on the beach the other day.
Yeah.
I think you guys saw it. I got like a little like a mini tripod, just put it in, and you hold it and you can walk around.
Did you get that one where you can record and stuff on it?
The what? Sorry, oh no, I didn't get that one. That's another £190.
Yeah,
I was looking at that, but I think I might get it at some point. But I don't see the mass. I mean, I've got a tripod that goes at the bottom. I can use it for the same thing. All I need to do to record is just press the button on top instead of the button on there.
Yeah.
Which you know, it's not worth £190. I don't think. Maybe I'll get one eventually. What I would probably get is a what's it called? A gimbal.
Yeah.
Gimbal, where it's just super smooth. I'll definitely going to invest in one of them eventually. But I think before
have a frame around it.
I wanted to get, yeah. The first thing I want to do is buy the Rode mic, because
I heard
the mic on this is, the inbuilt one on this is actually really good. But I bought this for my Canon, so I just tried. I'm just giving it a go, really. I haven't actually done a video without it and the normal mic yet, so I'm going to try that and see the difference. And, yeah, it's cool. The best part about it is the product focus setting.
Yeah,
it's meant for like a product showcase setting. Yeah. So like say now, the focus is, I mean, it's not great, it's on me, but then you put a product up, it instantly snaps in like HD and you can see all the details on it, and then you take it away and it goes straight back to your face.
You don't even have to show it, to put it in front of your face, you can do it next to it.
So. Yeah, you put exactly. Yeah. It's really, really cool, because usually like the normal setting, it has facial recognition, it goes into your eyes. So it's perfectly locked onto you. So there's a setting where you can blur the background or have it in focus. So you can be focused on your face and the background, which is really cool if you're going to go around and showing what you're doing and where you are. But then you have to stop recording, put the product focus setting on, and then start recording again. And then it'll do that. And it's incredible feature. I think it's money well spent, to be honest.
Well, yeah, you sent us a couple of videos in the group chat yesterday, didn't you? And that they were really good. I mean, as you said,
they were amazing videos.
Yeah, they were.
Really good.
I sent it to the Bearded Dane as well. He saw it last night. But I'm not going to post that one. I'm not going to post that one. That was more of a that was more of a rant after a few beers for that one.
I think it was
honest review though, impartial.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go with the Canon M50 instead, because I think it's too expensive, and I don't know if it's going to be a problem, but I would like to be able to put different lenses on it.
That is something that you can't do with this. It's built in. If you're going to be using it for photography as well, then you definitely want to get more of a DSLR.
Well, I'm not going to do that. The
Canon I've got the 650D, which is still really, really good.
Yeah.
The audio quality of it is shocking. It's quite old. You can't use an external. I mean, it says you can put an external mic on it, but it's not working. It doesn't work. And this is like I think it's about 10 years old now. I think this camera.
Okay.
So, no, it's not. Sorry, 6 years old. But that's a really good one. But then just for photos, I've had this for years. I've got the Nikon 3100, which is for photos amazing, but for video, you just don't even bother. You might as well use your phone. It's just shockingly bad. But I've got quite a few little cameras now. Got a studio set
building up a collection.
Yeah. But we were. Sorry, go.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, so we were saying, well, now the kind of COVID stuff's being lifted and we can go out, we can do things. We're going to meet up and do a podcast in person next time. So I'll get all 3 cameras set up and we'll kind of stream them all together, and I'll edit the video, we'll put it up. Okay. But we're going to do, we're thinking about doing a walk to, is it Thor's Cave?
Thor's Cave.
Thor's Cave, yeah. We'll have a little walk up there with some chairs, with some chairs and that table. We'll sit there, go through all the products and stuff. That'd be quite cool. But we need a couple of cameras for that then, so it's kind of good we've got some extra ones.
And a couple of pints as well.
Definitely, a few cans, a few tinnies.
So
I'm on the
you have something called today in the UK.
Sorry.
What? I'm just asking. You have something called the Thor's Cave in UK.
Yeah, it's called the Thor's Cave.
Have a look. Amazing. In fact,
we don't even have that here. It sucks.
No. There's a place near me here called Largs. It's a little Viking village. There was like a big battle there in the I can't remember. I think it was 1200s, was it, or something? 1265. It was against Norwegians, and there's like a big Viking monument. There's like loads of Viking murals and stuff like that. I went there to do the Viking Revolution review I did. And I got some pretty cool photos around there. It's really nice, beautiful place, but there's loads of like Viking heritage and stuff there as well. So it's quite a cool place to do that review.
I don't know if you can see it, but that's what it looks like.
Okay.
Oh, that is amazing. That's beautiful.
We've also got a trip which we got planned going over to Belfast as well, haven't we?
Yeah,
that's gonna be sick.
If he's still watching, Gary's I think Gary's going to take us on a tour.
Okay.
Him and John.
Yeah, we've got to meet up with John from Big Fat Beard.
Big Fat Beard. That will be interesting. To be fair, that'll be a heavy couple of days, I think.
An experience to not remember, I think.
Yeah, I think I'll dread to put that one up on the page.
Maybe not.
Just do a before, but not an after picture.
Exactly.
Just the point where it all started going wrong.
Yeah.
No, that would be cool. I'll do a lot of vlogging and stuff like that. We'll make a proper video for that trip. That'd be good fun.
Be a good couple of days worth of video editing. That video tour editing.
Maybe we're soon going going on a trip with TBS. Everyone, like all 7,500.
Wow.
10,000 people festival. Converging on.
It'll do a TBS festival, eh?
Yeah.
That would be an interesting scene.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah.
Just be a bloody audience.
Imagine fucking
TBS,
wherever they go.
TBS.
Imagine like imagine having a pub or like owning a pub wherever that's going to be. Like the amount of like smelly bearded men walking into a pub. Like fuck.
Some dressed up as Vikings as well. Plenty will probably dressed up as Vikings.
Oh, of course, it'll be like a cosplay thing, like a Viking cosplay show.
Be like a full convention.
Just with a slight Asian touch to us, maybe.
Crossplay / hentai.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
That would be interesting. We'll take baby steps at the moment, though, I think.
Yeah.
No, Belfast will be cool. Never been. So
never been. No, never been.
Yeah.
Should be an interesting experience, that I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Actually, right now I have a giveaway on my latest review. And I think it's kind of too hard for people to understand what they have to do to participate. I don't know, but no one is participating at the moment, so it's kind of I think
what do you have to do?
Do you want us to translate it or something?
I don't. They have to. They are getting a bearded bastard oil. That's $35 for a fucking oil, and
wow.
Yeah, and all you have to do is, bring me a subscriber. That's it. So if
affiliation.
I brought you this subscriber and the new subscriber writes, he brought me, well, then you're both in for the game to get this giveaway. I have 2 who did it already, so it's possible. People do understand it, but I don't know. It's weird. I got like 3 new subscribers doing this, so it's kind of fine. But still.
Go on.
You go.
I was gonna say if I get Dan to subscribe and Dan gets Andy to subscribe and Andy gets me to subscribe.
Yeah.
We'll have all subscribed somebody.
Exactly.
And then to be fair, at this point in time, we should have over 50% of the odds of being able to win.
Well, yeah.
Exactly.
Actually,
It'll be a fix if it doesn't happen.
Someone should. Right now, there's like 2 people, and that's like, it's just.
We'd have a 60% chance then.
What?
We'd have a 60% chance of winning then if there's 2 people that aren't involved.
And it's a pretty good oil. It's amazing. Really, it is.
Must be if it's $35.
Well, they have their black line, these here, and all with the black caps and brown bottles, and it's actual wood around the bottles as well.
Oh wow!
Oh right, that's cool.
Yeah, and on the cheap line, it's the same. It's also wood, The difference is that on the black line, it's laser etched into, you know, the name and whatever's in it. It's laser etched into the wood, and on the cheap line, it's only written on it or stamped on it.
Okay.
Yeah. And you get the cheapest one is the Woodsman, $20. You can get this one for $25. And then they have the black line. It's $35 for one ounce beard oil. So it's expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then again, you don't need, for instance, you don't need balm when you have this. It kind of shapes the beard fine without it. So it's, yeah.
It's like a 2-in-1 product then.
It's very, very thick. You know, for instance, the black one here, just to show you, and it's even brown. It's kind of has this strange color.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it's very thick and brown. But it really does the job, and the scent is amazing. They have some very, very amazing scents. So it's, yeah. I think now I have like kind of 5 different products in my beard today. That's amazing.
Never a bad thing.
No. Well, at least it's better than the artists, man.
To be fair,
Yeah, that sounds disappointing.
Yeah.
Have you? Because I managed to get my hands on Rusty Bear and their sort of oil and balm, which come out with their mystery box, and that was that scent is something else, something really special. It's quite weird because it's a. He said it was a 1970s Indian takeaway style. So
okay.
his theme is Bombay.
That looks cool. That looks really cool.
Yeah, and it's sort of really, really good. So it's like a mango base, sort of throughout the scents, but then it's sort of got a bit of cinnamon, bit of clove, bit of lime, bit of fennel as well. So kind of you put it in, and so I used the butter today, triple whip butter. So it's sort of quite smooth, and as soon as you start to rub it in, it sort of rubs straight in, really, really nice. The mango itself is almost a bit like a body lotion, you know, which your missus may get some type of body lotion, that mango scent. But then as soon as as I said, you start to take a big whiff of it, it's like it's almost got an actual heat on it. It's really, really weird. Like I said, he's replicated that spice really, really well. It's not just a case of you can smell a bit of spice. No, there genuinely is a little bit of heat when you're applying the product, and it's sort of quite amazing what he's done, really. And sort of in the mystery box, it was lovely. It turned up in like a takeaway packaging, and you had little tins sort of where the products would be, and it was a lovely product. But yeah, that is a scent which I've got, and to be honest, once it's all gone, I would actually, I'd say I'd be quite disappointed. I wouldn't be able to get my hands on it again because he don't replicate. No. I don't think he's going to replicate it. It's sort of like just a one-off type thing, but it's really, really unique. What he's done was really special. I mean, there is such a hype about his mystery boxes, and I think he done so well. Oh look, Andy's introduced himself again to the page.
I'm gonna pull up the actual.
He wants to be in here twice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull it up so we can see it on my screen.
Oh yeah.
See what?
The Rusty Bear.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame that he doesn't replicate it.
How many times do you want to be in here?
No, he wants to be in here all the time.
There we go.
There we go. That's the one. It's let me just pull up. Yeah, that's it. It's really cool. It's like an Indian takeaway. I find that really cool.
Like I said, it was
really cool idea.
Yeah, the way he did it, it was sort of really nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
Who wants to talk about the bear?
Go on. Dan's taking a shine into it.
Well, he's currently living at my house. Not for much longer though. So that is obviously we've decided the name. Thanks to was it Weedy?
Gary did
yeah,
it.
right, yeah. So we done a post out the other day, and it was basically sort of tell us the name. What do you think the name is? And he come back with Berak Oil Balmer, which is a lovely little play on words. So we're sticking with that. And the idea behind it, what we're going to be doing. So we're going to be shipping him out, and he'll be going out to whoever wants him. So he'll go out to hopefully Gary first. We haven't confirmed it with him, but I'm sure he won't say no. And what we're going to send out with him, it will be just a little book. And what we'll ask you to do is write your Instagram handle or Facebook, whatever one you decide you want, Twitter. You put your handle in the book. You also put in maybe your favorite product, your favorite scent from that product. And we haven't confirmed this one yet, but perhaps if you've got a discount code, throw in a discount code in that as well. So you put them in that type of stuff within that book. Take a picture of the bear with your oil, whatever you like, and obviously tag us in it so we can track where the bear goes. And then it would be your responsibility to ship the bear on to the next person. So once you've done that 10 times within that book, you're going to have 10 different Instagram followers, 10 different names within that book. Okay. So realistically, all you do is you just follow them 10 people. So once we've gone through enough, there should be a nice amount of people in there which you could potentially follow who would be interested in beard stuff. And also it'd be a case of you can look through that book and you can look at the different products which people have used. So you may get a lot of TBS stuff. You may get people using Barnet Fair, people using Sugar Beard. You know what I mean? And this is all going to be on that individual's personal preference. So rather than just us turning around and going, right, we like this and this is how good this product is, this is the idea of this is it's going to be genuine people who is going to be going out to. They're going to be writing in what they think, what they want as their sort of favorite product. So you literally will be handed a book with all this information. Because it's all well and good. You can message us. Don't get me wrong, and we will guide you. We actually had a message today from someone sort of asking us about sweet scents, and sort of we direct them in the way we want it to. But you can just go through this book and go, oh my god, so many people love Sugar Beard, and then you can sort of take that information from there. So yeah, it's something which we thought of, quite original. I don't think we know any other page which does that. And that will be coming out pretty soon. So at the moment we're just sorting out his little book and his suitcase, or sort of how we're going to ship him out to everyone, and then we're just going to proceed from there. So yeah, so it's a really nice, I think it's a friendly idea, and it'd be nice to be able to get everyone else's opinion within that book. And then obviously at one point it will come back to us, and then we can sort of have a look through, and if there is any companies which we've missed, we can then sort of have a look and have a double check. But yeah, that's the idea behind it.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I think.
So yeah, so that'll be, I think we're looking at another couple of weeks, another week or so, before we're sort of going to be shipping it back out. But yeah, that's what we're going to be looking at doing. So I think it'd be
that'd be quite fun.
Yeah, like I said, it's designed to be a bit of fun, and it's also obviously people who want to participate, they can participate. We're not going to be throwing this on anyone. We're not going to turn around and say, right, you have to do it. So what we're going to ask is we will put a post out and we'll explain it all a little bit better. And then if anyone wants to participate, all they've got to do is send us a message and go, yeah, I'd love to. And then we can start directing the bear. So I think initially we're going to start off within the UK, and then we'll either look at pushing out towards Europe, or get him out to America, and then let him do the rounds out in America, and then at one point he will come back to us. So yeah, we're gonna see how far we can get him.
Yeah, sure.
That'd be the.
He's gonna have a passport, we think, isn't he? So
yes. So he'll have
see how many countries that we end up getting him into. So hopefully he'll have a Denmark stamp, a Denmark tag, in there at some point.
Yeah, sure. That's a good idea, I think.
Yeah, it's just something a little bit different. Like we say, we want to be a little bit different to anybody else out there.
So it's a different thing to do. Yeah, definitely.
But we do quite a lot at the moment. We're doing quite a lot of giveaways as well, which is nice. And that's obviously the companies which we're reviewing. They have an option if they want. They can do a giveaway, part and parcel with us. So we've had Big Fat Beard. They've just done a giveaway. We've also have Man Made. We're going to be doing a giveaway with them. We've got Grove. What was the one? Is it Grove?
Grove Beard Supplies.
Grove Beard Supplies. So I actually got their package today, and they've sent a lovely package of sort of an oil balm and a comb, in a lovely package for a giveaway.
Chin Monster will be doing it as well.
Chin Monster will be doing a giveaway as well. So yeah, so we're going to have quite a few giveaways coming up on the page, which will be really, really good. Once again, because it's what's nice, Rune Silk as well. Yeah, Rune Silk are obviously doing their giveaway.
A lot of good.
Yeah. Well, the idea it's great for us to have the product, and we can turn around and say, right, this product is good, and then it's like, right, well, you go out and buy it yourself. But with this, we're turning around and saying, yes, the product is good, and now here's your opportunity to win it as well. So which makes it sort of engaging for the followers, and because yes, they like to see what products we've got, but if they can have a chance to win that as well, great. I mean, it's not going to cost them anything. It's not like we're asking them to pay for anything. It's all being shipped to them, and we can direct it from there. So yeah, it's for us as a page, it's a good time. We've sort of exploded onto the scene. We've developed. We've got an agreement with Jasan Cosmetics. We've also now made a new agreement with the Soap Kitchen, which is another big company. So I think they've got around about just over 5,000 followers on Instagram as well. They sort of make a lot of soaps, and they do the industrial grade sort of equipment as well. And we've just made an agreement with them, which has been finalised, and they also do the CPSR as well, whereas Jasan also do the sort of the product development, whereas Soap Kitchen just do the CPSR. So it's an interesting time. We've also teamed up with 14 Media, so they do sort of web development, and then sort of that media guidance. So I mean, fundamentally, the way we have adapted on a page, you can come to us with no knowledge of making beard stuff, and we can direct you on the course. We can send you to Jasan, who does product development. So all you've got to do is turn around and say to him, right, I want my product to smell like, I don't know, strawberries and tobacco, and they can guide you, and they can create that product, and then you can either go to them, or you can go to Soap Kitchen and go, right, well, I need the CPSR testing.
One second.
Oh, we've lost him.
Hey, he's like that.
It's not about. I'll catch back up afterwards.
I was taking a couple of photos there of the setup going on. So we'll do a post on our one for tomorrow, for Sunday, sorry, as well.
Yeah.
But I think it's pretty cool, this whole StreamYard thing. It's quite easy to use. It's good for.
It's worked out all right, to be fair, actually.
It's really easy. I mean, if you stream it directly from if you do this directly from your computer with an external camera, it's a lot more complicated. I figured out how to do it, but it's not quite as good for hosting. I want to keep using StreamYard, but I need to figure out a way that I can use this as my camera and my microphone, just for doing like product stuff. Really, I think it's just really good, and it's 4K HD, which is.
What are you doing it on at the moment?
At my phone.
Right. Okay. How have you got it sideways then? Because when I tried to put the phone sideways, yeah, but
it's like that.
You mean to both
it did it for me, and it just kept turning it upside down. But I'm pulling it both ways.
Because you get the full screen this way.
See?
Should. You've probably got a setting that you need to do on your phone. See, this is the problem. You've got a shit fucking. You're trying to get the new phone with the good one. You know what I mean? But yeah, you fucked up. You know.
Yeah, I'm only bothered about the camera. To be fair, I don't mind. I'll settle for being portrait, not landscape.
That camera is really good though, because this is the Note 9. I've had this for about a year and a half. I fucking I got a big crack down the screen in the middle. I got pissed and fucking dropped off my balcony.
Oh.
I was back in London. So
first thing I did was insure this because I do not trust myself in the slightest.
Oh man, I get it with my bank. I've got like a built-in phone insurance, breakdown insurance, like 25 quid a month. But fuck me, when I used to have iPhones, I think I lost or I'd stolen about 3 or 4 of them. So I've used it a bunch of times. It's worth the money. It's worth the money I paid for the insurance. Yeah,
100%.
I think I'm doing an upgrade soon. I think I'm gonna maybe wait till the next. Like that Samsung, but the better version comes out. I'll probably wait till that. But
better version. There won't be a better version.
Yeah, in about 2 months.
In about 2 months' time, yeah. Note 20. Note 20 is going to come out at the end of the year.
I'm just really happy with this for now. I fucking love this thing. It's insane.
I'm saying you'll end up with too much stuff.
Yeah, I know. It's the first Sony that actually has the side flip out screen like that, so you can kind of watch yourself while you're doing it. But yeah, I'm giving this more of a fucking product plug than I am any beard oils today. Jesus.
You are.
See if you can get a discount code off them.
Oh, you know what happened to me today? I'm really annoyed about this. So there's a game for the PlayStation called The Last of Us. It's been out. It was out years ago. Amazing game. My best game I've ever played. Right. Yeah. So I pre-ordered this 3 years ago. I pre-ordered it 3 years ago. I've been waiting for this for ages. I've been stood at my window like a dog, waiting for the postman to come.
Oh,
and it got delivered to London. It got delivered to my old fucking address. I'm gutted. So I'm gonna have to wait a few more days for it. I'm so gutted, man.
Digital download.
Yeah,
could do that. But I have to buy it all over again. That's the thing. I only use digital downloads now, but because I pre-ordered this on Amazon, like because this game they've fucked up in it, and that the producers like made it delayed it so many times.
Yeah.
That when I first bought, I bought the solid version, not the actual hard copy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have bothered if I was buying it now, but yeah, gutted.
Mate, I was on it. I was on it at 12 o'clock last night. Well,
the new one.
Yep.
Is it good?
Oh, mate, it's phenomenal.
Don't tell me anything, man. Don't tell me anything. It's the best. I mean, that and the original Metal Gear Solid.
Yep.
And like Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3, my favorite games of all time. Time. So good.
I have a question for you guys.
Yep.
Have you tried any of your, UK-based beard oils who has kind of carbonation in their beard oil? Not real carbonation, but the scent of it?
Carbonation?
Yeah.
What's that?
Carbonation, like in soda pop, the fizzy.
Oh, like fizzy?
Yeah.
No.
There's no fizzy in this one, but it smells like it. This one is an orange soda pop, basically. Like
that. Oh yeah. This one is Iron Brew. So this is a drink. I think I've got one. I've always got one hanging around somewhere.
And he's always got an Iron Brew.
You've always got one.
I've always got one on standby. You never know when you're gonna need a brew, man. Where is it? Where's my brew?
So
pretty sure I've got one.
You get that when you smell it, it's a brew, basically.
Yes. So Andy's, he reviewed the one for Sugar Beard, their Iron Brew stuff, and well, he's mad about Iron Brew at the best of times. So combine that sort of with obviously the I think he had a fluff like a beard wash, beard fluff, which he done, and he really liked that. And he was saying as part and parcel of his review how
there we go.
accurate it
Always
is.
got an iron brew on standby.
There you go.
You never know. So yeah, this the sugar beard one is based off of this drink. This is the extra. This is the one with. This is the sugar-free one because I'm on a keto diet, even though I'm drinking cider. But yeah, that's that. This is the beard fluff. It's like for the shower. It's like it's fluorescent. It's like really cool.
Yeah.
Comes off all. It smells exactly like the drink. It's amazing. But yeah, they've done a fucking amazing job. The guy was doing this for took him over a year to perfect the scent on this, and he's nailed it. He's absolutely nailed it.
It's just
Really impressive.
there's some I don't know. It's kind of, you know, when I hear fluff, I think of something else. But not just me.
Oh,
yeah.
This is the other thing they do. All their balms and this, they have this bit at the top.
Mm-hmm.
You can see it comes off. It's a little one of them things.
TBS
nice.
Yeah, but yeah, every single balm and every single fluff they sell, you get a little wristband. It's quite good. It helps because it gives you grip.
Grip on it.
Yeah. But no, I like that one. I like the soda one. They've got some other scents that I really want to try. The one thing about the sugar beard, they've got great products. They don't give anything away for free. They sell everything, and they don't do discount codes because they really believe in their products. They know that it's fucking amazing, and it is. So they like everything, you're gonna buy it, but it's worth it. I got the rhubarb and custard scent soap. I wanted to get the soap in a different scent because I wanted to try something else, which is also amazing. It smells so bloody nice. Yeah. It's all super sweet, super sweet stuff. But yeah, no, I think I'm probably most impressed with them so far. Definitely, I think them and Odin's probably my favourites.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's the same with the Bearded Bastard. They don't give any discounts either.
Yeah, a lot of them don't. I think it's quite a good thing. It shows that, you know, they believe in what they've got. Yeah.
Where the fuck? Yeah. And still, again, shout out for the broker thingy. No, but there's butter here. This they don't have that in oils or anything. They have butters in all their oils, but this butter here is CPC thing. It's you know, purely for sleep farm butter, and it's amazing. It's like, what is it? It's lavender and a bit of vanilla in it, and it's like the first time I put it in, I fell asleep immediately. It was like a drop. It's brilliant. Yeah. Just saying.
I could do with some of that for when I'm up all night at the moment watching Game. I've started watching Game of Thrones again. I'm up till like fucking 4 a.m.
Yeah,
every morning.
We don't hear from.
I need to get some. Yeah,
we don't hear from Andy now until about lunchtime.
We've got the WhatsApp group. These guys are talking at like 7 a.m. because they've still got jobs during all this. I don't have a job anymore because fucking COVID. So I'm just chilling. I'm like I feel like I'm 16 years old again, just like chilling out, playing computer games. Fucking watching Game of Thrones. Oh, it's brilliant.
It's ridiculous. I wake up in the morning and there's about seven voice notes and about 4 videos from Andy, like all whilst I've been asleep. And like literally, like we'll still be messaging at maybe 12 o'clock at night, and then that's it. Then we're like, right, I'm done. And then I'm up by about 5, 6, and it's just like Andy's just like message. And then you try and message Andy. After that point, so like so about 7 o'clock, I may drop a message to him. No replies to about 1 o'clock. Me and Sean are literally pinging off of each other, and Andy's dead, absolutely
dead to the world.
It's weird.
Night owl at the moment.
When all this, when all this stuff started, I was up every morning at like 6 a.m., 5 a.m., out for a run, doing all this kind of stuff. I'm still training. I'm still keeping healthy and fit. But I think up here, the daylight hours up here are different. And it's light so late because we're so far north that it's thrown my body clock off. I can't go to bed when it's still light. It feels weird. Yeah. Like it's daylight. It's 9:45, and like it's still light out there. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's just started getting dark here actually. So
wrong way. Yeah, it's still light outside.
Yeah.
You see.
Yeah.
I've got ourselves streaming on YouTube onto my TV.
No,
Actually, before when we had all this trouble when we started the stream, I was the one making all the noise because I was having I had my
you had it
YouTube
on in the background.
Yeah, I didn't notice. So
Yeah,
that was doing it. Yeah. So yay.
That's right. So we don't have to blame Sean.
No, it was me.
I thought it was me. I was getting paranoid.
Yeah.
I blame Sean and his hat.
By the way, talking about giveaways.
When
you start doing that, you have to be careful that you don't get people who just subscribe to get the giveaway, and if they don't get it, they unsubscribe. I have a lot of that. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think I'm getting subscribers, so it's okay. But I think I lost like 20 subscribers on that note.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I've been doing. I've subscribed to loads of new channels recently. I've been really looking into like camera tutorials, how to set up a home studio, how to record better, like techniques for doing it. So I'm just like constantly researching all that kind of stuff now. There's some really good stuff out there, some really, really good tips. I'm just trying to constantly make everything better. Like I think these little lights, we got these little lights for like kind of product showcases, but they're good for videoing. Like I've got I think you can see it if I can turn this around. I've got these.
Yeah.
That and that. Brilliant. Oh. They just they're like the 20 pound, less than £20 on Amazon. They're just really good. Yeah.
I'm considering getting one of these Falcon eyes, if you know them.
I haven't seen them, no.
It's like these. It's like you can get it in different sizes, and it's all just what do you call that? It's a circle of light. It's not. It's not.
That's what these are. Yeah.
No, but without the hole in the middle. It's just like one big screen.
Right. Okay. Sure.
Yeah, they should be amazing out here, but they're also kind of expensive. So, yeah.
Yeah. Can't knock these ones for what they were.
What?
Man, so with £20, you get the light. It has those different settings. You can put it brighter. You can do different you can change the light texture. You can put it up and you can brighten it, dullen it. Oh, they're fantastic. Really, really good for for the money. It comes with a phone, like a phone tripod, and also a tripod for the light as well, which is really good.
Okay.
£20, like it's just brilliant. I think they're mainly made for girls taking selfies, but well,
they do the job.
We're just as bad.
What was it? The metrosexuals.
That's what it
your
is.
new camera is also made for kind of like beauty YouTube things. So
yeah. I mean, that's how it works for me then. Beautiful guy, you know.
Is that what we're changing the name page to? Instead of Bearded Bear Reviews, it's
Bearded Beauty Reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Combine it.
The Bearded Beauties.
Yeah.
That's pushing it.
It's got a ring. I was gonna say it's got a ring to it.
Put some male, what do you call it, makeup in there as well.
The what? Sorry.
Some kind of male makeup lines, making reviews of that.
Oh God! Have you seen some of the shit? Have you seen some of the shit being advertised at the moment? It's a fucking like an eyeliner pen, like a mascara pen for your beard to draw in the holes. And the video, the advert I saw, is this guy and he's doing a man pout the whole way, like.
Yeah, it's really.
It's just like, it takes away from what a beard is. A beard is the manliest fucking thing you can have do to your face. A beard's a beard. It's a fucking symbol of your manhood. And then you got fucking makeup and shit like, get the fuck out of here. Take your fucking pen and fuck off.
That's not
you know
Yeah.
I don't like that. But there's there's the roller, which is
the roller.
I think that really gets me because you're taking advantage of people who can't grow a beard, like young kids who want to grow a beard. And this is the Copenhagen Beard Company. They do it, and it's fucking expensive. And the videos are like they're saying, "Oh, you get better results or your money back guaranteed." And it's like you must be given a lot of fucking refunds, guys, because it doesn't work.
No, because people are going to send it back. That's why they say that. So
exactly, yeah.
Nobody does that.
You'll have to pay to send it back. You have to be in a certain condition and blah 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 blah.
Yeah, I tried this derma roller thing, not from Copenhagen.
Yeah, I saw you did that. Yeah,
I got one.
You said it was really painful.
It is. It was hell, actually.
That can't be good for your skin, though. I mean,
they say it's kind of, if you have scars and stuff like that, it's actually what it's for. That it should be kind of, be kind of a regain for your skin, so it will kind of remove the scarring.
Yeah.
So it doesn't help on beards, at least. I know the first time I used it, I was using it on my beard, and then I said, okay, I'm 47, I'm getting a lot of wrinkles here, so I'm going trying it all over my face, and I did.
Yeah.
Basically, I got, totally red and swollen, and it was like that for 3 days. I just
Wow.
I don't know. Yeah. So I used it a couple of times over the next couple of weeks, and it didn't do anything. They say after like 4 weeks, you should begin to see kind of result in some way, but nah.
It's a product that I'd be a bit scared to sell, because, I mean, you're puncturing holes in your face with needles.
Yeah.
I mean, there must be some like bad cases of like outbreaks and rashes, and like people who have acne and making that. They must have a few lawsuits on their hands. I mean, I must imagine.
It's a bold claim.
Like that. It's a bold claim, but I think it could damage your skin. I mean, people may have like really bad skin damage after this. There'll be lawsuits and all sorts of stuff. But
you could get it for your whole body also with bigger needles.
Like acupuncture.
Yeah, and then they have these spray thingies to clean it, and they say you have to do that, of course. Well, yeah.
I don't think I'd bother with that. No thanks.
I think if you're looking for more hair growth, then try the biotin. That's probably
that's the only
thing that works.
That's your first step. Just go take
biotin
some
or
biotin.
steroids work as well, apparently.
Oh, yeah, maybe that's the thing. There's another one. What's it called now? Not biotin, but that's this where you put it on your skin. What's it called? It's an American thingy.
It means it probably don't work.
But
But it's massively hyped.
It gets you, a beard growth where there is none, actually. It works like that. But then when you stop using it, it disappears again. It's kind of strange. You have to use it all the time, and there's a claim of skin cancer and stuff like that with it. So it's,
You end up getting hooked on it then.
What?
Yeah.
End up getting hooked on it then. Can't not use it if it stops working.
You have to use it, or else it's going to your beard is going away again. So it's No, I think biotin, for me, biotin has been the only thing that works, and it works pretty well. So I used it in the beginning. I was growing like weeds there.
Oh, you're gonna get to get dead. She's not happy.
Yeah, it's hard to.
Yeah, I've yeah, definitely.
Influence again.
I've never used anything like biotin or anything like that. I've just I've had a beard for about 3 or 4 years now. I think just kept growing it, and it's always been there. But it's what I found the most important part is how you trim it and how you grow it to make it look better.
Yeah. Talking about trimming. I need a trim.
Was it that you've been going for 3 months no trim?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need one because I'm kind of waiting for this. I want this. What's it called? Beardscape from Brio. The trimmer, special one. I want that, but it's kind of sold out at the moment, so I'm waiting for it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. It should be amazing.
I've been using the Manscaped 3.0. It's good, really good, really good. I watched the Joey Diaz podcast. He's like one of my favorite comedians, funny bastard. He plugs it every time, and so does Brendan Schaub as well. He's in the community. They plug it. I was like, it sounds really good. I'm gonna give it a go. It's amazing. It's like super safe as well, because like a lot of them, because it's not just meant for your face. You can use it for everywhere. And it's meant to be like really safe. You can use it in the shower. It's waterproof and shit. Yeah, it's quite good. It's really good.
Yeah.
But I also use a cutthroat razor to do all my like trim ups. So I got a little vampire Count Dracula peak that I have to shave off here as well. And I just do my shape ups every day. Well, not every day, but every few days, just because you get those like little ones coming up your cheeks.
Do you not use your axe anymore?
I use that on special occasions.
Just special occasions.
I just put a link up on
razor.
I just put a link to the Manscaped thing, you know, the scuba guy we talked about earlier. He made
he says not to buy it.
Yeah, he does. And he
really?
had 1.5 million views he got on this
Wow.
video. It's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah. So
yeah, I think, I mean, they're big because they sponsor people who do big podcasts, like Joey Diaz, Brendan Schaub is an ex-MMA fighter. He's got a massive, because they're all comedians with Joe Rogan and that, huge followings. So I think, I mean, they're good. They're making money.
I think he's a Brio affiliate, so he kind of, you know, disses everything else.
I do find he always seems to go against the trend. As I said, anything which seems popular, he was always, no, that's not how you should do it. Apart from Artist Man and Kingsman, he's loved them for years. But he always has been anti-beard struggle and sort of their stuff, and he's basically anything with a big following. He's just gone, nope, you shouldn't do it, and this is why. He seems to have his own brands which he wants to promote, which is fine, but I don't think putting down other brands is the way neither. You should just be a case of, right, okay,
distance yourself.
Yeah, just distance yourself from it and sort of promote what you think is right. Don't start slagging off other companies, basically.
But when he big, he was making around like $1,500 to $2,500 on a review. So he was making it pretty big at the moment, for some time at least. I don't think he's that big anymore. He still has the same followers, but he's not doing anything anymore. So it's people get
pays to be. It pays to be controversial, doesn't it?
Yeah, but people get tired of his burping, I guess. It's kind of,
Well, I think he's run out of content, really, with regards to the beard stuff.
Yeah. It's also, it is kind of a niche thing, this beard thingy, because I actually thought when, I was looking at Dan C and at, Scuba and stuff, they have like 25,000 subscribers and 200 and something thousand subscribers. So I was thinking that, there's a lot of people kind of interested in this, but there ain't anymore. I think if we have been out for 3 years ago, maybe we would get bigger faster. But right now it's pretty fucking slow with the subscriber thingy on YouTube.
Yeah. I haven't even checked mine for a while. I don't even know what I'm on. I've only just.
Well, I did a share.
300 now, aren't you?
I think you got a lot of followers on that one.
Well, to be fair, we've just started our Bearded Bear reviews page.
Yeah.
For our YouTube, which we're going to be throwing content on there. Once again, sort of Andy's going to be heading that as well, just with how-to tips, really. A few of the podcasts will go up there, and just a few sort of unboxing videos, just a bit of everything, really. It's not so much. It's not going to be a focus of just help tips or sort of just unboxing videos. We're going to sort of dabble in a bit of everything, really, just to throw content up there, and it keeps it varied as well.
I'm going to do a video. The first one's going to be like an introduction to the world of beards. So you want to grow a beard, I think I'll probably call it that, like the UFC. So you want to be a UFC fighter. So you want to grow a beard. And it's just going to be busting some myths, what to expect. Just a bit of a guidance onto products as well, so what you should use, what you shouldn't use, how to get rid of the beard itch, because that's the main hurdle that everyone gets to, and then they shave off, because once it's the length of our beards, we don't get beard itch. It doesn't happen. It's only when it's on that growth where it kind of the beard comes out of your skin and then touches your skin again. That's when you get that fucking itch and it does your head in. So it's just a few tips like that on how to kind of treat that, how to get past that hurdle. And I'll make it a bit of fun as well. And then after that, I want to do a video on just beard oils. What is a beard oil? What does it consist of? What to look for? Why use a beard oil? What's its benefits? What are the main usual ingredients? Same for a balm. I'll do a video for the butter. I'll do just a video like how to trim, how to use a cutthroat razor, how do you actually use it, what's the best way to use it. I'm just gonna do one a week. I'm aiming for one video a week, but we're gonna announce what the video is going to be on at the start of the week, and then give people a few days to comment on that and say like what they want to see in it or what they want to, like, questions they want answered about that subject. And then we'll make a video and post it by, like, say, on a Friday night or something like that. So subject matter out on a Monday, give it a couple of days, and I can make the video on like a Wednesday, Thursday, and then post it a Friday. Hopefully that's the kind of way I want to do it. So that'd be quite cool. It'd be fun.
Looking at my subscriber when they came onto my channel as well, I think that's a good idea, because I kind of noticed that reviews don't give you many subscribers.
Yeah.
They don't,
unless it's like some big product that's coming out. Like I think it's, you need to give reviews, but you need to give good tips as well, like content, like insider knowledge, and also kind of interactive.
You know, when I was trying biotin, when I was trying different stuff, telling how it works, blah blah blah, and then top 5 thingies, when you do a top 5 on why to grow a beard or what mistakes do you make, they got kind of new subscribers. But since I started doing reviews, it's really going downhill. I have like 295 subscribers now.
I was just looking, man. That's good. I've got 21. Hey.
Yeah. But the last 95 subscribers has taken me like 1.5 months to get. So, and that's after I started doing reviews. So reviews is not a big, but still, I think maybe because, you know, there are thousands doing that out there on YouTube already. So it's kind of
I think
you're right when you I think you're right when you say about the top 5 things. I think that's a really good way to do it, because I mean, when I've started using this, and what I'm doing is I'm looking for videos, and I'm always clicking on top 5 biggest mistakes when you start on YouTube, top 5 ways to make your video quality amazing, top 5 ways to set up a home studio. And it's good because it's listed, it's quick, you know, it's gonna be short, sharp, to the point, and you're gonna get your information from it. I think that's definitely a good idea for YouTube videos.
I think
so. You want to do a top 5 products or something like that?
Yeah, maybe like that.
Is that way?
Not like somebody else.
You'll want to use 3 companies.
Yeah. I think his one was a bit. No, I haven't even watched that actually. I haven't seen it.
Can't say I have, to be fair.
No, I haven't seen any of that shit.
But that's a popular thing doing that. You know, the big guys all do this. My top 5 best beard oils for 2019, for instance.
I think that's really bad, though. To be totally honest, I think if you're in a position where you're gonna say, right, these are my top 5. What are you saying about the other brands? Are you turning around and saying the other brands are shit?
No. Then usually they say that they are all what we have here. There are a lot of others that are good, but my go-to 5 products for 19 would be blah, blah, blah. And they all do that. They're not dissing the rest. They're kind of just saying that there wasn't room for them in the top 5, so I had to choose some, and that's going to be this. So
but you could do your 5 worst beard oils I've ever used.
Yeah, you suck. Yeah.
No, I just think if you do a top 5, because there are so many sort of products and brands out there, especially, I mean, for us, I mean, considering that we haven't really been doing it long, if we was to stand here and go, right, here's my top 5 products, there's a lot of products which we'd have to turn around and go, do you know what, they are still really good, but they're not in the top 5. And for me, it's a bit of a catch-22, just because you don't want to put yourself out there and sort of just have your 5. I think genuinely there are products which are going to suit me. There are products which are going to suit Sean or Andy, and I'm going to stand there and go, no, do you know what, these are rubbish. So it's sort of, it is a personal thing, but I just think for me, doing a top 5 is, yes, it's something which, as Andy says, you click on YouTube and you find it really, really easily, but it just puts. If I was a company, that probably would put my nose out a little bit, and I'd be like, well, what the hell's wrong with my products?
Yeah. True.
tying your masts to the wall, really, aren't you? You sort of.
Then again, we're talking about people that done like 1,000 videos on different products. So, and they have done reviews on products that are not on their top 5, and they still gave them good reviews. So it's kind of, they are kind of big enough to say you're not in here. No, it's not going to hurt them, the reviewers. So
Yeah.
I couldn't do that with I have like 6 different now. My top 5 was sorry, guy, you're the one who didn't make it, but yeah.
Well, RTS Matt.
Oh, imagine being that guy. That's like it's like the last kid getting picked for the football team at school. You know when you like line up, it's like yeah.
I'll have you because I have to.
You can be
For
referee.
fuck's sake, this guy.
Goalkeeper.
Just stick him in goal, yeah.
So
Yeah,
anyway,
just,
you're not subscribing to me, or what? Actually, yeah, Beardtings you are, but
Yeah.
We are, aren't we?
Am I not?
I'm not sure.
Let me check.
Nah, it's okay.
I'm not only subscribing, I've got you on the big TV watching here, man.
That's
Gary.
So,
Gary just turned around and said, "Story of my life, always last being picked."
Gary, maybe you need to do some more videos of you singing in the car. That might bring more people to pick you sooner.
I haven't seen this. I'm gonna have to check this out.
Have you not?
by the way, when you're doing videos on YouTube, do you notice if the most viewers you get, are they from the UK?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
The insights on Instagram's all, I think it's all UK predominantly.
But also YouTube.
No, we have. Regards to YouTube, obviously we've only sort of done a little bit. Andy could probably say a little bit more. But the YouTube stuff which we done last week, that was mainly UK. But our Instagram stuff, we do have quite a few Americans.
Mainly from the beer struggle, I think.
I have the same. Instagram is all over the place, I think. But you have to, when you go to YouTube and you want to be, if you want to be seen in the UK, it's fine. But for me, for instance, I don't want to be overly seen in Denmark, where there's no scene at all. So I had to go and change everything, all the settings in my YouTube channel to the US to not get only Danish viewers. I didn't know that. I did that for the first month, I think, or so. And all my viewers were kind of Danish. So, yay. So
you might convert a few.
Nah, I don't think so. But
really?
Yeah.
Set in the ways.
Yeah. So now every setting on my YouTube is set to the US. I'm living in the US on YouTube. Yeah.
Probably the safest way to do it. Live in Denmark, but
yeah.
Pretend that you live there at least anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, the US is going crazy right now, isn't it?
Hey, we have one here. Thank you, Bearded Metal Chef. Thank you for that.
Hey. Make sure you subscribe to Beardtings as well. Hey.
Yeah, Beardtings, he's on here as well. Subscribe to him.
Beardtings.
Beardtings, yeah. Without an H.
Hopefully Gary's still watching.
Oh,
who
is that guy? Look at this.
What? Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jesus, it talks. Have you ever heard of it's a company, there's a shop in London called Build-A-Bear, right? You can build a bear however you want it. You can give it, you put like clothes in it, you put like beer like that. But you can also choose what it says.
Oh.
So that would be fucking cool. Like we could do a few beardy quotes in there.
You could record your own voice and put it in.
Yeah. Oh, on that you can.
Yeah.
On this one,
really?
No, not on this one.
I was going to say.
But to be fair, we could just perform open heart surgery and just take it out and put our own in.
Yeah. Put a little GPS tracker in him.
Find out where he is. Yeah, because he's only at the front there.
Yeah.
Now I have 297 subscribers. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
I've subscribed. I wasn't. I thought I was, but I wasn't.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
here we go. So Gary's just said he's going to sing along with the wee bear.
Yeah, that is a
So
video I'll be looking forward to.
Is that part of his TikTok?
He definitely needs a TikTok properly. So he's trying to jump in on his daughters.
Who's using TikTok? I thought my kids are using TikTok.
The beard
Yeah.
struggle
You know what,
people.
though?
The beard struggle
You know
people.
what? It's
Yeah, the beard struggle people are.
To be fair though, as much as I'll rip it to shit all day every day, but if you want to sell shit, you got to get on it. It's going amazing. It's like so used. The traffic in it's insane.
But you have to dance while you're doing it. It's not really my thing. So I have to take like broke ass beard supply and dance while I'm showing it to some kind of hip hop.
Yeah, do you like all that?
Hey.
But there's loads of other stuff on there as well, though. I mean, I've had a look at it. I made an account for Beardtings just because I wanted to I'm trying to take that name everywhere. So I made a Twitter account, YouTube. I'm going to buy the site domain as well. But I did the TikTok one. There's loads of stuff on there at the moment about all the rioting. All it is riot videos when you go through it, and all the shit's going on. It's crazy. I get more stuff from that than bloody Facebook or Instagram. It's actually good for that. And then you get some weird girl dancing in between the videos, and you're like, fuck's sake.
There's a question here for Trinity and Docs.
So the channel. So I haven't got a YouTube channel yet.
I haven't.
So
no, I've had one from years ago. But
yeah, we got the bearded bear
reviews.
So I'm just going to put the stuff through there. And to be honest, the content which I've been putting on there is sort of mainly with sort of me and my kids doing these sort of unboxing videos.
They are brilliant. I fucking love them. That's such a good idea.
It's obviously for them, they watch all the videos of the unboxing videos and all stuff like that. So they love it. So they're like, "Oh, Dad, can we do it with you?" So I'm like, "Yeah, no problem." So I do sort of a lot of the unboxing videos. I think I put one on the other day, if it is up there, of how to do your beard, but from her perspective. So she obviously watches me. She knows how to use a straightener, how to sort of put the oil in your beard and whatnot. So we actually done one with her, and I just went, right, so you explain what we need to do. And she really enjoys it. He really enjoys it. Taylor enjoys it as well. And it's just stuff which, for me, it's nice to bring them in, get involved in sort of little bits and pieces of that, because obviously doing all this type of stuff does take up time. And for me, for having sort of two young kids, it's nice to be able to bring them and get them involved in it. And as I said, because they watch YouTube themselves, they think it's fantastic. They all of a sudden think I'm going to be YouTube famous and driving around in the Tesla cars, which their favorite.
Almost.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So that's what their famous YouTubers watch. What they watch. So they think that's what I'm going to become like. So hopefully after this, we'll grab a few more subscribers and we'll be all right.
You can't disappoint them.
We're getting your order in soon then for a car.
Well, I'm due. I am due an upgrade. But to be honest, I've got a nice family car. I've got Dacia Sandero, cheap, cheerful. It's cheap and cheerful. I've got two kids, and I'm happy with that. And the missus is bugging me, and she's like, "Look, can she wants to get a Range Rover?" And I'm like,
unreliable.
I said,
mate, I just got rid of my Land Rover. I had a Land Rover Discovery. It fucked. It went fucked. I had to sell it. Did me over. I love the car. Amazing cars, but not reliable. Not reliable at all.
Yeah, she wants
natural habitat is a garage.
So Bearded Dane, she got another.
They call it. It's sorry.
I just think Bearded Dane, a new subscriber here as well.
Oh, amazing!
Appreciate it.
Stuff.
Yeah, thank you.
So that I grew up in the Middle East in Oman, and we did off-roading, 4-wheel driving almost every weekend. And the Land Rover Discovery got renamed out there called the Land Rover Recovery because you've always got to go fucking recover it because it's always bloody breaking. And this is like kind of everyone does forward driving calls it the Land Rover Recovery. But I love that car. It was such like a functional car. Like it's just a shame about all the components go.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember reading
I'm carless right now. I'm carless. I don't have a car.
And jobless.
Jobless and I'm a bum. I'm just a bearded bum.
What are
right
you doing
now.
there?
I know.
Enjoying it whilst it lasts.
Yeah.
You know what? I've worked like crazy hard. The last 10 years in London, I've just slaved away, and it's actually so nice having a mental break and actually having time to focus on all this stuff is really, really good.
Yeah.
Really, really good. Like developing my own oils and my own scents. I'm doing that all day, trying to figure that out. And yeah, it's good. It's quite nice. It's refreshing, especially up here because it's bloody beautiful. Getting out on the bike every day and down the beach. It's just nice.
Yeah.
Trying to log in on our YouTube. Just trying to log in on our YouTube. I thought we better double check, see if we are subscribed. Andy, this was your thing, wasn't it?
What's that? Sorry.
Andy's fault if you're not subscribed to you.
Oh,
yeah.
You know, I don't actually know where the.
Don't tell me you don't. Don't tell me you don't know what the password is. You know what the passwords are.
Oh, of course. I was to say. Oh, yeah. Of course I do.
It's the same for everything.
It's the same for everything.
Right.
Someone hacks us. They've got password for all of it.
Exactly. Fuck. I had a notification come up from my Instagram. Someone's trying to log on to it from like a different area. I was like, that's definitely not me. So I think someone tried to hack my Instagram. So I just changed all my passwords everywhere.
Yeah. But anyways,
it was probably dick hair.
Product. Next things coming up from me will be Beard Octane. I have a shipment coming from them. And I have one from Fresh Beards as well. They just got into Denmark after 2.5 months now, so I'm kind of stoked on seeing what that is. Yeah.
Beard Octane.
Beard Octane. It's one of the, I think, bigger names in the US. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing some, as I hear it, pretty nice stuff. So, yeah.
That'd be an interesting one.
I'll put them up. We'll have a little look.
Yeah. And then Fresh Beards also should be pretty good. Haven't tried, of course. It hasn't been here yet, so.
Yeah, I've seen Fresh Beards on Instagram quite a few times actually. They seem to be buzzing.
Yeah.
Around the page at the moment.
Yeah, that's
good. There's Beard Octane.
Yeah. They have a lot of hats and t-shirts and stuff like that as well. Actually, I ordered 2 hats.
Beard, bro.
Yeah, that's the new thing, you know. Yeah.
Biotin. Neutral beard conditioner. Is that meant to say natural instead of neutral? Roosevelt beard butter. Beard Octane beard. That's quite cool. Silicone. Nice. Yeah, cool. And what's the other one called?
Fresh Beards. They're kind of, they always have these kind of BOGOs where you can choose a butter or a balm and then a beard oil, and you get it cheaper.
Yeah.
Oh, if we're talking about American companies, I don't know if it's actually worth doing. The not safe for kids, but the Lady Juice Beard Company based out of Florida.
Let's pull them up.
You've got. We're deep enough into this podcast now for it to be worthwhile.
We're past the watershed, aren't we?
We're past the watershed, yeah.
Oh, mate, these are
amazing.
These are my
best
best beard page. If I'm totally honest, the way they 100%. Do it is just phenomenal.
You need to pull up the Instagram. You need to pull up the Instagram one. Andy.
Yeah, I think they're only on the Instagram. I think it's one of these. They're I think they're just a small company, not even a company. I think it's probably
It's a one-man band, I think.
It's a one-man band, sort of doing something. Beard Juice, that's the one. Oh my god, they're
Pull the Instagram up. There we go.
There we go.
What's that? It's beard oil smelling like. No, never mind.
Yeah, I don't know what the scents are, to be fair.
No,
but that one. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Okay.
No, it's not. It's the no
reverse cowgirl.
Reverse cowgirl.
Yeah,
so
what
picture
some
one.
people think reverse cowgirl is. What reverse cowgirl is. What reverse cowgirl is when your neighbour catches a whiff of our oil on your beard.
So yeah. So
no. Go back to the pictures. Go back to the
picture. So click that.
Slide across.
So the first picture is what some people think reverse cowgirl is.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, what you done, Andy?
He's put on censorship, parental thingy.
Refresh.
What's been a dick? Oh.
Yeah.
Right. So what some people would think reverse cowgirl is. What reverse cowgirl is.
Yeah.
What reverse cowgirl is when your neighbour catches a whiff of your oil.
Yep.
Brilliant.
That's that's kind of the funny thing as well. Most people kind of recognizing your beard as men, so I don't think it works for girls. Never heard.
I just love that type of that type of marketing. It's quirky. It's just.
Yeah.
I mean, he openly admits that he's got no budget for marketing, and this is why he uses the dolls. And it's quirky, it's funny.
Yeah.
And for me, it's something where you look at all the beard brands and everything is so professional. If you know what I mean, these products are sort of
slide across.
Proper. And then all of a sudden he comes along, and I can't wait for his next post just because because you're doing stuff like that.
That's US. That's a US.
That's a US.
Yeah, they're based out of Florida. Yeah.
Okay. All the makeup everywhere.
That'll be an interesting one to get your hands on at some point.
Yeah.
I heard of an Australian kiss.
I'm going to order from the US. If you can pull up the damn Yankee.
The damn Yankee.
Yeah.
Well, the Instagram page or?
Oh, the internet, I think. You can take Instagram, it's fine. He has both.
Try the internet, maybe.
See whether Andy can spell.
Yeah. It's with the two.
It's the double E.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
It should be an amazing kind of product. He's kind of specializing in tobacco scents. So I want to try that out.
That'll be an interesting one.
Yeah. So he has a lot of kind of like, pipe tobaccos and cigar tobaccos and stuff like that. And they should be like real tobaccos. Yeah.
Flat white. Nice.
Yeah, he has something else as well, but mostly tobacco. Yeah.
Is it just me, or does some beard butters make you like hungry just looking at it?
Yeah, someone nice. Yeah.
Whipped cream almost.
Yeah.
What, like an Indian takeaway?
Yes, just like an Indian takeaway.
When I use that sugar beard one, I don't mind getting a bit in my mouth. Tastes nice.
Then of course also the Detroit grooming. Do you know that, guys?
No.
Not heard of that one.
No,
I'm not too familiar with a lot of the American ones.
No.
Yeah.
Well, take away the yeah, Detroit Grooming Co. Yeah.
Yeah, we only jump on the American ones for their sort of Instagram pages, so we can sort of have a look. But product-wise, we're not touching much of them at the moment.
No.
Simply because
Captain Juniors, because they contacted me and they seem really nice. They're sending us a bunch of merchandise too. They're sending us a bunch of T-shirts and that as well, which would be really cool for the reviews.
Yeah, I mean, we have spoken to Living Legend Beard Co. But once again, I think there's issues with shipping and stuff like that as well.
Yeah, but Detroit, they have a lot of stuff, and they are one of the biggest ones, I think, in the US at the moment. They should make some amazing stuff. So I'm going to try it out to see.
I want that razor. That's really cool.
Yeah.
$20.
But if you look at their beard oils, for instance, they have and they have won awards and stuff like that. So they should be pretty,
I've muted it. I've muted it anyway. That's cool.
Yeah.
That bit, it's hairstyling stuff as well.
Yeah, they have that as well, and
bloody everything.
Yeah.
They got a lot of stuff. This seems quite big. All natural apparel, shaving essentials.
Well, I just said it's a grooming site rather than just a beard oil, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, their biggest thing is their beard products. That's kind of what they got famous on. So it's what they do, but they also have a lot of other stuff.
Nice.
Yeah. Try going to the apparel just to see if I want to see if they got it now, because I've been waiting for that actually. No, only t-shirts still. Okay.
Yeah, I've got the COVID mask. Oh, actually, I forgot to tell you guys. I've got a friend of mine. She is developing a face mask for people with beards, just for people with beards. So she's asking me. I mean, she wants me to try it out and test it for her, which is I think that's quite a cool thing to test out and give her a hand with, because she was saying she wanted how would she want it? Would we want it to be tight here and just kind of loose going down, or do you want it to be an elastic string here? And I was saying how about you put in the bottom bit make it longer, but have
like a drawstring.
So exactly. So you can have it loose, or you can tighten it. You can tighten it to a certain amount. You don't want to fuck your beard up as well. Yeah. So she's developing that. I'm gonna give her a hand developing it. But I think that's quite a cool idea, because everyone's starting to go back to work now, and people with beards. And I think now after lockdown, there's going to be a lot more people that have beards, because people haven't been shaven, and a lot of them will be like, "Fuck it, I'm going to keep it now." But you're going to have to a lot of people have to shave it off to go back to work to wear a COVID mask. So it might be something she can do to make that. That's quite a good idea. We can get some branded with for us. Wear them.
Oh yeah.
We don't use masks in Denmark, so it's. Well.
Oh man, I haven't worn one once. I haven't had it on my face once, and I won't either. I don't really give a shit. I've already had COVID. I think I'm pretty sure I already had it at the start.
Yeah,
I got really sick. I was fucked for a whole week. I've never been so sick in my life, and I'm pretty sure that's what it was. But yeah, I don't need a mask. Antibodies in it.
Antibodies.
Oh, we missed Jake. Oh my God. Jake has been on TBS, YouTube, Facebook thingy.
Oh, Jake the Viking.
The guy does all the.
Yeah.
His videos are really good. He's he does a lot. He does a lot of kind of the live stuff and the interactive stuff. Yeah. He's really good.
Yeah.
Actually, he seems like a really nice guy. There's one of them that I've unfollowed on Instagram. Just doing my head in. Well, two. There's the Polish guy.
Oh yeah.
Pavel.
Yeah.
Pavel.
That's all he does. Yeah. And there's the American guy as well. I don't know. I just don't like him. I don't know why. J Hop or something. I don't know. I follow.
Oh really? You like it? Okay. J Hop.
Jens the Viking's really nice. He's he's retweeted reposted a few of my stories. He's actually really cool. Yeah. He seems just really nice, even though he's got the biggest synthol biceps you ever see in your life.
Yeah, it's oil. It's oil.
Oh yeah, man, synthol.
I know one who knows him, so it's kind of
Yeah. That's dangerous. That's really dangerous doing that. So I had a gun. There's a guy I knew at university who did it, and he had to get his whole bicep cut out, and he's a massive bodybuilder size. So one arm's the other one is smaller than mine, and he's massive. He had to get it all cut out because the oil gets infected and all.
Yeah.
Scary shit.
Yeah. I don't get it.
Scary shit that is. No way.
Would be fun to get a sinful stomach or something like that.
I don't need one. Mine's already good. Mine's big enough.
Yeah.
Say I don't need any help either.
Yeah, fucking hell,
But
man.
still something like that.
I've lost quite a bit. I've been doing this keto diet since lockdown. I've lost quite a bit of weight. I was becoming a fat fuck for a while, but now I've started to get it under control again.
Okay.
Which is good.
So it works with the keto thingy.
Oh man, it works amazing. So I used to 10 years ago. I used to fight professionally in mixed martial arts. 77 kilos. I'm about 97 right now. So I used to have to cut weight down to 77 kilos very quickly when I had a fight. Like often, I'd have to like lose about 5 kilos within a month sometimes. But just keto works for me so well. I find that I just feel more awake, more alert. And your skin gets really good during it because you're not having any carbohydrates or sugars at all.
Yeah, true.
You just get it's just really good for you. I find that and intermittent fasting as well. The weight falls off me. It falls off me. It really, really works. It's hard at the first 2 weeks. Once you get into it, smash it. It's really good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I should consider trying that.
No, it's good. There's a guy called, I'll send you his link, called Thomas DeLure. He's an American guy, and he has a channel just about keto diet. He was massive. They lost all the weight. And he's a dietitian, he's a nutritionist, and he's got like a master's degree in it, and he's really intelligent. He knows exactly what he's talking about. He's got loads of different videos. Like he does a home. He takes you shopping with them as well. So he'll take you down the aisles of different shops. This is how you do like one for Lidl, one for Aldi, and he'll say like, this is what you could buy. This is what you're going to look out for the labels. Make sure you're having like grass-fed butter, grass-fed meat, not like corn-fed stuff because that's got the carbohydrates in it as well. And he just goes really into the detail, and his videos are fantastic. He does really, really well with them. So I'll send you the link to him after this. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
So you're not drinking whiskey tonight?
No, I don't have any. I've got my Thatcher's cider. I've got some.
Sticking on the side up.
Yeah, I'm kind of done with these. I'm gonna have a vodka next.
Well, I'm still on the famous grouse here, so it's
Nice.
Yeah.
Gotta love the famous grouse.
Repping it for the Scottish.
Absolutely. Right.
I'm gonna need to shoot. I've got a phone call I need to make.
Yeah, I think also we've been kind of
going
for
2.5 hours.
Yeah.
2.5 hours.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's long.
Three visitors. It's kind of that's pretty good.
Yeah, I've got kids to put to bed as well.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yes, she keeps coming down to the stairs and just looking at me going,
Yeah.
Dad, can I have some food? Dad, can I have some food? Dad, can I have a drink? Dad, can I play Fortnite? I'm like, oh, well, just go to bed. So yeah, I'm
going to leave you all to it, but it's been lovely to catch up anyway.
I think it's probably about time we wrap it up anyway. 2.5 hours is good. So
I think so.
Yeah, good talking to you
Chunky
guys.
amount of time.
It's been fun.
Yeah.
And we'll do the same next time. I'm up for it. You guys up for it? Sweet, man.
Yeah,
definitely.
Cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Stay big and stay safe. Peace out.
Yeah.
In a bit.
See you later.
See you guys.
Yeah, bye.